Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A. Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Miss Angela Lansbury in A Thing of Beauty, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better-tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Angela Lansbury in a remarkable tale of suspense.
Now, if you will give me your arm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. I think we shall just miss the storm if we hurry.
A rather somber place, isn't it?
Well, it gives her seclusion, and that's all she's ever asked for since she came here. That and what little spiritual comfort I've been able to give her.
How long ago was that, sir? That she came here, I mean.
Oh, 8, let me see. Oh, no, 9. 9 years ago in May.
But it was long before that she left the stage.
Oh, she was nearly 10 years in an institution, a mental disorder. Though it's not her mind was ever sick, or I'm mistaken.
They do say she's a bit on the eccentric side, though.
Oh, you'll be her spiritual advisor yourself soon enough, when I've retired. And I want you to meet her without prejudice. And one day I'll tell you what I know, which, goodness knows, is little enough. And what I have reason to believe, which is somewhat more. It seems we'll just about escape adventure.
Yes.
Oh, my.
She lives completely alone?
Oh, the one servant, that's all.
Oh, Father Benton.
Ah, Suzette. This is my new curate, the Reverend Mr. Sedley. We're here to see Miss Tremaine.
Well, does she know you are not alone?
My good Suzette, I haven't any idea. But you might let us in out of the rain while you so inform her.
But very well, come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you will wait in the study, I will ask if Mademoiselle is able to see you.
What in the world's got into the woman? She knows Miss Tremaine's been seeing me every fortnight at the same time for 9 years.
Oh, there's a picture here. Is it of her?
Probably.
My word, she was a beauty.
Oh, your father could have told you. Yes, she was a legend of 2 continents.
It must have been a very tragic thing to make a woman like that shut herself away. Is it true, sir, that she sees no one but you?
No one. As far as I know, she has never set foot outside this house in all the time she's been here. Nor has she ever had a single visitor beside myself.
But why?
Mademoiselle will see you now, Father. In her parlor, across the hall.
Oh, thank you, Suzette.
Father Benson.
Hello.
Come
dear.
in, come in.
Thank you.
I do hope you don't mind my receiving you in the dark, but I have a mortal dread of light during a storm.
Oh, not at all, my dear.
You'll find 2 quite comfortable chairs just there by the window, I think.
Oh, thank you. Madeline, this is my new curate, Mr. Sedley.
Oh, yes, Mr. Sedley.
It's a great pleasure to meet the famous beauty, even in the dark.
Yes, I suppose you've heard of my beauty, Mr. Sedley. You know, as you came in, I was looking at this little gold mirror. Engraved on the back are the words, "A thing of beauty is a joy forever."
Ah, Keats.
Yes, Oscar gave it to me.
Oh?
He said it was a magic mirror. When you are very old, Madeline, he said, you will only have to look in it to see yourself as you are now, young and radiant and a joy forever. And I've believed ever since that Oscar was really something of a magician. Because, you know, it's true.
Was that Oscar Wilde, Miss Tremaine?
Yes. Dear Oscar. Dear dead days. I suppose you've already heard of all the wild tales of my lurid past, Mr. Sedley?
Oh, no, Miss Tremaine, I assure you
I don't believe that Father Bentham has ever caught me in a very reminiscing mood, have you, Father? But since you will one day be vicar here, Mr. Sedley, perhaps it would be better if you heard the truth from me.
Miss Tremaine, don't think
Oh, the truth is wild enough. It all began, I suppose, when John Gaylord gave me my first speaking part. That was, too far ago to tell. My hair was a little darker. My voice was not quite as rich as it is now. A trifle more silvery, perhaps. John and Nell Garrett were the leads, and my part, well, it was one of those obscure little parts that no one pays any attention to until some obscure little actress comes along and makes the start of a career with it. It was then that I first experienced what will always be to me in all the range of human feelings, the supreme exultation when you hear the full frenzied applause of an audience for you alone. Yes?
Madeline, may I see you?
Oh, come in, John.
Madeline, you are marvelous, simply marvelous.
Thank you, John.
Such a little fool.
A fool?
I've told you to play the part down, but it's getting worse and worse. Tonight she's absolutely furious. She's going to make trouble for you, Madeline.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
Oh, you don't know Nellie Garrett?
But I know my audience, don't I?
Oh, Madeline, you're so young and foolish and so beautiful.
Why, thank you, John.
So terribly beautiful.
Oh, John, you're leading up to it again, aren't you?
Oh, Madeline, this play isn't going to last forever. Even you can't keep it alive much longer. My dear, why don't we make plans together now? We could have our own company.
As the great John Gaylord and Mrs. Gaylord?
No, of course not. Why, in a couple of years, you'll be as famous in your own right as Nell Garrett herself.
Perhaps I don't want to wait a couple of years. Besides, John, I don't love you.
Oh, well, do you love anyone?
No, but when I marry, it will be an up-and-coming young member of Parliament like you.
Truth, you're in for it now, Madeline.
Right away. No. So there you are, my fine.
Now go easy, Miss Garrett. She's meant no harm.
No harm indeed. She has merely ruined my entire last act curtain for 29 consecutive performances, hoisting her skirts clear above the ankle, ogling the stalls like a music hall Gretchen.
It's only because it's that kind of a part.
Oh, is it indeed? Well, as long as I play the leads in this company, I will not have my best speech in the whole play utterly ruined by rowdy applause for the gutter antics of a half-baked ingenue.
Oh, Nell, please, you're making a fool of yourself.
And while we're on the subject, Mr. Gaylord, there are a few points I should like to discuss with you. When you help Miss Tremaine down from the swing in the second act, there's no need for you to keep your arm around her during the entire remainder of the scene. I'll admit that she appears ready to swoon at any moment. But one peep show performance is quite enough for an evening in Drury Lane. Well, really, Miss Garrett, if you can no longer hold either your audiences or your lovers...
You cheat! Nell!
Oh, that's really
I'll kill you for that, Nell Garrett. If I die for it, I'll kill you. I left the theater and walked aimlessly out into the night, my eyes blinded with tears. Young, yes, foolish as I was, I believe my poor little heart was truly broken. For I knew that Nell Garrett could ruin me with every theater manager in London, and I knew she would. How long I wandered through those misty streets, or where, or even what I did, I shall never know. But just as dawn was breaking, I found myself, by some odd twist of fate, passing by the lodgings of John Gaylord. On a sudden impulse, I climbed the steps to his door.
Yes? Madeline.
Hello, John.
My darling, did anyone see you?
See me?
Come in. Where have you been?
Oh, Just walking.
Good Lord. Alone?
Yes, why?
Don't you know?
Yes, John, I'm afraid I do. My career...
Your career? Oh, my poor child.
John, what is it?
Don't you know that Nell Garrett's been found dead with a knife in her back?
Dead?
Murdered.
Oh, John.
Police have been looking all over London for you. I've been expecting them here every moment.
For me?
Of course for you.
But why?
Madeline, last night you threatened to kill her in front of a dozen witnesses. Why wouldn't they be looking for you? Now, Madeline, listen to me now. Where did you go? What did you do? Didn't anyone see you? Didn't you talk to anyone?
No.
But you've got to tell them something.
What can I tell them, John?
Because if you don't, they'll...
John!
Yes, they'll hang you, Madeline.
Oh, no.
Please, Madeline, you've got to think. Try to remember something.
Oh, I'm so alone. If only I had a friend.
I have got a friend, Madeline. I'm your friend, believe me.
Someone who loved me enough to at least say they were with me.
Just a moment.
Oh.
Who is it?
Inspector Trellis, Scotland Yard.
Madeline, in there, quickly, the bedroom.
John!
Don't worry, I'll tell him something. Hurry. I'm coming.
I'm sorry to rouse you at this early hour,
Quite
sir.
all right, sir. Come in.
You are Mr. John Gaylord
Yes?
of the Queen's Players Company, Drury Lane?
Yes?
Can you tell me, Mr. Gaylord, anything of the whereabouts of Miss Madeline Tremaine?
Madeline Tremaine?
Yes.
Why,
Did you call me, darling? Oh, excuse me.
Who is this lady, Mr. Gaylord?
Well, who are you?
I'm from the police, madam.
Police?
There's been a murder. Miss Nell Garrett of the Queen's Company was found stabbed in her home last night.
Nell Garrett?
Yes. You know her?
Why, of course, this is...
I'm afraid, madam, that I shall have to ask you for your name.
I am Madeline Tremaine. I'm so sorry that you find me somewhat in disarray.
Miss Tremaine, I'm afraid I shall also have to ask you to account for your whereabouts after you left the theater last night.
Very well. Mr. Gaylord can account for my whereabouts.
Well, Mr. Gaylord?
why,
You see, Inspector, it's rather a delicate matter. Because since I left the theater last night, I've been here.
Is that true, Mr. Gaylord?
Yes, quite true, Inspector.
I see.
Is that satisfactory, Inspector?
Yes. Well, I don't think I need trouble you any further, for the moment.
I quite understand your position, Inspector. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Yes. Well, good day to you.
Good day, sir. Oh, Madeline.
Yes, John?
Madeline, you shouldn't have done it. Why, they'll have the scandal all over every newspaper in the city.
Well, a scandal is better than a hanging, isn't it?
Oh, but there must have been some other way. Now they'll tear you to shreds. They won't have you in anything better than a music hall for the rest of your life.
John, there won't be any scandal if...
If what?
John, it wasn't just my tiff with Nell Garrett that sent me wandering through the fog last night. I was thinking about something much more serious.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about what you said.
What I had said?
John, perhaps I don't really love you yet, but there's no one else. And you're the finest, kindest man I've ever known.
Madeline.
And now perhaps you've saved my life.
Oh, Madeline, I love you more than anything else in this world. But I wouldn't have you marry me for gratitude.
I wouldn't marry any man for gratitude.
Madeline, if I were to tell you that I wasn't here last night either, that I couldn't explain my whereabouts...
Oh, I see.
Would you still marry me?
Yes, John, I will marry you.
For suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Angela Lansbury in A Thing of Beauty. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Between the acts of suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Whether you serve wine infrequently or often, enjoy the better taste of Roma Wines. Yes, Roma Wines give you more pleasure with every sip are better 3 ways: in fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. To bring you better tasting wine, Roma begins with California's choicest grapes. Then, with ancient skill and wine-making resources unmatched in America, Roma master vintners guide this grape treasure unhurriedly to tempting taste perfection. These choice wines are then placed with mellow Roma wines of years before. And from these reserves, the world's greatest reserves of fine wines, Roma later selects for your pleasure. This holiday weekend, enjoy rich Roma California port or Tokay. Serve after dinner or in a tall glass with ice and soda as a refreshing warm weather cooler. Served any way, Roma tastes better. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. That's R-O-M-A, Roma, your best buy in good taste.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Angela Lansbury, who as Madeline Tremaine resumes the recital of her brilliant and stormy career. It is a tale told to 2 clergymen in a darkened room. A tale well calculated to keep them and you in
Suspense.
Shall I continue, gentlemen?
Oh, yes. Please do, Miss Tremaine. It's most absorbing.
Indeed it is.
Really? I hope you don't mind the lights turned off. It's the storm. I suppose I am a sort of an elemental creature, but I always love to sit here and have it dark when it's stormy outside.
Not at all.
Well, then, our marriage was a very happy one. Perhaps not entirely in the high tradition of grand passion, but a thoroughly comfortable, civilized relationship. Until something happened which is so often a tragic feature of wedded life between 2 stage personalities. You see, for the first 2 seasons, John and I always played together. And then managers began to ask for me alone. What could I do? I was young, just reaching the peak of my career. John was past his prime and popularity, and so at last he had no longer even tried to have a career, but lived along on false hopes and idle dreams and tiresome reminiscences, and, well, took up those little hobbies to pass the time away. Grew a little stout. It was very difficult for both of us. And then, for me, came the time and opportunity that every actress dreams of. Ah, mademoiselle. Hello, Suzette. I've got the most wonderful news. The most wonderful, wonderful news.
That you, Madeline?
I'll tell you all about it later.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Yes, John?
Come in here a moment. I want to show you something.
Where are you?
I'm in here in the den.
Oh, good heavens. Now what?
I thought I'd keep it a secret until I had my first exhibit, but I couldn't wait. I've taken up etching.
Etching?
Yes. Look, here.
What's that?
You?
What?
Well, it's only the copper plate, of course. You see, the whole principle of etching is... Oh, Madeline, look out.
What's the matter?
You almost knocked over that vat of nitric acid. One drop of that on your beautiful white skin would burn a hole right through you.
Well, if you must have that sort of thing around, darling.
Well, of course, that's the whole thing. You see, the sketch simply scrapes the wax off the copper plate. Then you drop it in the acid.
Well,
and...
that's very interesting, darling, but...
Oh, yes. Well, tell me, what happened in town? Anything?
Anything. Everything.
Some plans, eh? Anyone ask for me?
Oh, yes, everyone asked for you, John. I told them you were well.
No, I mean, well, I thought there might be a couple of decent plays for a change. I might consider something.
Yes. John, darling, how are you on Romeo?
Romeo?
Yes. You see, Maxwell has finally asked me to do a Shakespeare repertory. And high time, by the way. I'm starting in Romeo and Juliet, and I needed...
Madeline, why didn't you tell me Romeo? We'll be a sensation. It's just the very thing I need.
I know.
To...
Now,
John...
I
can do it all right. I take off a little weight, brush up in the lines. I've done it before, you know.
I know. John, darling.
Madeline. Oh, you're the dearest wife and the best friend a man ever had. You know, lately I've actually wondered sometimes if you might not think I wasn't... Oh, my darling.
I know, John, but don't count too heavily on this. I'm not quite sure yet that things will work out.
Work out? How else can they work out but perfectly?
Very well. I'd like to begin reading here at home first, tomorrow evening. Now, shall we take it again from yet I should kill thee with much cherishing?
Of course.
No. Yet I should kill thee with too much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest.
Yes, but you see, on those last, you should really already be moving off the stage. You don't want to make too much of them. After all, the scene really ends when Juliet leaves the balcony.
Well, I know, but you can't just throw them away, Madeline, dear. Those are very famous lines.
Yes, but, John, we mustn't think so much in terms of lines as of performance.
Pardon, mademoiselle.
Yes, Suzette.
Monsieur Alexandre Duncan is here.
Oh, yes, show him in.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Alan Duncan, what's that young ham coming around for?
Well, John, I've been meaning to tell you.
Hello, Madeline.
Hello, Alec. You know my husband?
Oh, why, yes, of course. How'd you do, Mr. Tremaine?
The name is Gaylord.
Oh, yes. Of course, Mr. Gaylord. Well, I say, aren't I the luckiest fellow in the world?
Are you?
John.
To be playing Romeo opposite Madeline Tremaine? Oh, Madeline, when I got your cable, I could hardly believe it. I jumped on the boat without even packing a bag. Is something wrong?
John, I've been trying to tell you, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
If I've interrupted something.
No, it's all right,
Madeline.
Alec. John, please don't make a scene. I had to have someone to rehearse with me until Alec got here, and I knew you wouldn't be the slightest help to me if you thought... Oh,
Madeline.
John, why must you make an issue of this?
I've always known you were a thoughtless, selfish woman. But I never would have believed that you could do anything quite so vile.
How dare you speak to me that way? You didn't really think that a man with a 40-inch waistline and a double chin could ever play Romeo, did you?
Madeline!
I say...
Get out of here. Get out! Get out! Get out!
I say...
Oh, I have to go and apologize, I suppose. John, I want to talk to you. John?
Madeline, be careful of that acid.
Acid? Oh, John, I'm terribly sorry for what I said. It was beastly of me, and
Oh, it's quite all right, Madeline.
Oh, John, I knew you'd see it that way when you came to think.
Yes, because you see, I am going to play Romeo.
Oh, really, John? Must we go through it all over again?
Madeline, I've forgiven and forgotten a lot of things since we've been married. I've pushed you out in front. I've given you the spotlight. And watched your regard for me become somewhat less than for your servant, if somewhat more than for your dog.
John, now look here.
But this, if only for my self-respect, I will not allow to dangle before my eyes the thing that I wanted most in all the world, except your beauty, that I gave it up for. The thing I've been wanting so much I didn't dare admit it to myself. And then to have you snatch it from me. No, Madeline, no. Waistlines and double chins can be concealed, but a mean spirit, never. This one thing you can do for me, and you will.
John, really, you're being
You see,
a fool.
I've always known that you married me to save your career and to keep my mouth shut. But there's one thing you haven't known. Where I was the night Nell Garrett was murdered.
Where were you?
I was at Nell Garrett's home.
Well, that explains quite a number of things, doesn't it, John?
Madeline, where did you get that gun?
I always thought someday I might need one.
Madeline!
Don't come near me, John. Very well, John, I warned you.
Oh, you monster! You beautiful, terrible monster!
You see, as he sank to the floor, he hurled the bowl of acid at my face. It was a frightful thing. Of course, it was self-defense. And I was never even brought to trial, particularly when I told that it was he who killed poor Nell Garrett. But I suffered a complete nervous collapse. I suppose I never really recovered. And yet Providence always seems kind to leave something to be thankful for, even in the worst of tragedies. Because, not a single drop of acid ever touched me. I suppose if it had, I should be horribly disfigured to this day. Well, have I bored you, Mr. Sedley?
Oh, no. Oh, no, Miss Tremaine.
Goodness gracious. Well, Madeline, the storm is almost over. I think we'd best push on.
Must you? Well, excuse me for just a moment.
Oh, of course, my dear.
Oh, my word. The poor woman.
Yes.
I say, look here.
What is it?
This mirror. It's not a mirror at all. It has a picture pasted in it. The photograph that's in the study.
Oh, poor Madeline.
Father Bentham, Mademoiselle would like to speak with you a moment before you go.
Oh, yes, of course. Very well. I'll only be a moment, Sedley.
This way, Father.
Thank you.
Ah, Father.
Well, Madeline?
You may turn the lights on, Suzette, as you go.
Oui, Mademoiselle.
So that is your young curate, Father Bentham.
Yes. Do you like him?
He seems like a dear boy, but...
But what, Madeline?
I'm afraid I can't see him again.
Madeline, why?
Well, I don't want to hurt his feelings, but it would not be the same. You have been my only true friend in all these years. And when you are gone, I would rather be alone again.
I'm sorry, sir, but Mrs. Stotz is outside. Her little girl is dying, and when she heard you were here, she...
Go away.
Madeline!
What?
Go away. Go both.
Come, sir.
Go away. Go away.
Good Lord.
Poor Madeline. It was too much for her.
Yes.
Oh, she killed them both, of course. The woman and her husband. I think I always must have known it. All these years, she's lived a lie.
Oh, yes, but that's not the lie that's hurt her. It was the acid.
Acid?
Didn't you see her face, sir?
You forget, my boy, that I am blind.
She has no face.
Suspense, presented by Roma Wines. R-O-M-A, Roma, America's favorite wines. Before we hear again from Angela Lansbury, star of tonight's suspense play, this is Truman Bradley reminding you that in Roma Wine, you enjoy an important difference, an extra dividend of pleasure in fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. Yes, Roma wines taste better because Roma selects better tasting wines from the world's greatest wine reserves. Discover for yourself why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. This weekend, serve Roma California Burgundy or Sauterne with dinner. You'll agree that Roma is a premium wine in everything but price. And now, Angela Lansbury.
Hello. I've had many a thrill myself listening to Suspense, and I hope we were able to send a few chills up and down your spines tonight. I'm sure next week's program will, when Roma Wines bring you Hume Cronin in Make Mad the Guilty. It's a real thriller, so don't miss it. Good night.
Angela Lansbury appeared through arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of High Barbaree, starring Van Johnson and June Allison. Tonight's suspense play was written by Robert Richards from an original story by Elizabeth Heaston Heish. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Hume Cronin as star of Suspense. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as June Havoc, Vincent Price, Marcia Hunt, and others. Make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Dedicated to the strength of the nation, now heard on more than 1,300 radio stations. Proudly, we hail. Yes, proudly we hail, starring Angela Lansbury in The House on Lakewood Drive, the United States Army and United States Air Force presentation. Now here is your producer, the well-known Hollywood showman, C.P. McGregor.
Thank you, and greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your Theater of Stars, where the cinema world's finest motion picture talent gathers for your weekly entertainment. Angela Lansbury is our proudly we hail star. In our bright comedy, The House on Lakewood Drive, Angela portrays a novice writer with grandiose ambitions. Her try for the literary jackpot and the realization of her dreams supplies us with some delightful comedy situations. We'll have the curtain for Act One of our play in just a moment. But first, Wendell Niles.
Friends, let's just stop a minute and think about our men in uniform. Our Army and Air Force men are spreading democracy throughout the world. Wherever stationed, they are demonstrating by their actions that the American way of life is proving best. Our soldiers and airmen are unofficial ambassadors of goodwill, and each one has the gratitude and respect of his fellow Americans, for they know a career in the U.S. Army or U.S. Air Force is one of the finest today. And now, once again, our producer.
It's curtain time, and here's Act One on The House on Lakewood Drive, starring Angela Lansbury as Kathy Lane. It all happened more than 10 years ago, when Kathy Lane decided to write the great American novel. You'd not picture Kathy Lane as a woman novelist, not even in the making. She looked more like a cover girl. But on the morning our story begins, all the signs of the budding author were there. Manuscript paper, thesaurus, dictionary, yes, and the inevitable typewriter, which at the moment is a triumphant sound. Triumphant indeed.
Theend. The end. Irene, it's finished.
What's all the shouting for?
Look, it's the end. It's really finished. Finished, I tell you, my novel.
Well, I didn't think you'd been baking a pie. It's about time.
About time? I've only been a year on it.
A year. And all you've got to show for it is a bunch of white paper with little black letters on it.
Listen to you, a bunch of white paper with little black letters. Let me tell you, those little black letters spell magic. They spell fame and money.
Oh, money. That we could use.
They spell all my life and all my hopes and all my dreams.
If they could spell out hamburger, it'd be more to the point.
With onions.
And French fried potatoes.
And a big salad and Roquefort cheese dressing.
Oh, toasted French bread and garlic.
Oh, Irene, you big dope. I think if you were starving, you'd make a joke of it.
What do you mean, if we were starving? Sister, in just about an hour and 80 cents from now, we'll be at the complete mercy of our creditors.
I am going to take my manuscript right down to Todd Farrell and Sons publishers. I'll bet within 24 hours they're back waving a contract at me.
That's okay with me, but I prefer dollar bills. In fact, I'd settle for even one.
Irene, are we as badly off as that?
Worse. Grocery man won't even trust us for a stale soda cracker. We owe 2 months back rent. We're behind with the gas bill, the light bill, and the telephone's already turned off.
Oh, Irene, you never told me.
Well, honey, all I wanted was to see that novel finished. It is. Now we can start worrying about the eating and sleeping problem.
Well, I certainly didn't dream things were as bad as all that.
Well, I can go to my sister-in-law's, the one without a leash.
But where can I go?
Well, you might crawl in through the window of the house on Lakewood Drive. That is, if the for sale sign's still up.
Oh, it has to be, Irene. I can't bear to see that house sold till I've got the money to buy it.
Oh, gee, she talks of buying a house, and we have 80 cents between us.
Well, there's the down payment. That bunch of white paper with little black letters.
Well, then, for heaven's sake, get out the pink tulle and your feather bow. Put on that trick makeup you used to coerce the milkman into giving us credit, and start now. We haven't a minute to lose.
Oh, Irene, be serious for just a minute.
Kathy, when you're as old as I am, you'll know the one time never to be serious is when things are serious.
And I suppose the only time to be tragic is when there's plenty of money in the bank and one looks one's best.
Exactly. Only the very rich can afford to worry. Now, come on, honey, get your hat and let's get going.
Where are you going?
Public library. I don't want to face the landlord alone.
Oh, Irene, let's walk past my house.
Oh, all right.
Oh, golly, I hope it isn't sold. Irene, I don't suppose you can possibly understand this, but owning that house means more to me than anything in the world.
I know.
Oh, I can't really explain, even to you.
Well, I'm a nomad myself. Any place I happen to be is home, even a telephone booth. But I think I understand. A little.
Irene, you've been a wonderful friend to me. I don't know what I'd have done without you this past year. I'd never have written the book. I know that.
Oh, now, don't get sentimental. Always makes me cry. The dime store mascara I'm wearing this season will run at the first tear.
Just the same, it's true.
Well, all I hope is that Todd Farrell are intelligent enough to publish your book. Come on, honey. We've got to get there before somebody passes a law against women novelists.
You bet. There it is. And the sign's still up.
Oh, you're really in love with it, aren't you?
Just look how cheerfully those big windows gleam in the sun. And the brass knocker really shines like anything. It has an old world air. It looks as if it was meant for a home, Irene. Not just a stopping off place.
Hey, look, Kathy, look. Below the for sale sign.
Hostess wanted. Must have knowledge of antiques. Only a woman of breeding and intelligent need apply. Everett K. Gaylord, Realtor, 846 High Street.
That's it.
That's what?
Well, they must want someone to help sell this house. Maybe they'll give you a room here. It's better than living in the street.
Do you really think so? Oh, Irene, that would be too wonderful to be true.
Oh, come on, we'll find out. The real estate office is on our way to Todd Farrell, and...
Oh, no. No, not me. No, I couldn't sell a house that I wanted. Oh, I couldn't bear it.
All right. Let him pay you to discourage customers until your book is sold.
Irene, you're a genius. Come on, let's hurry before someone beats me to the job. Mr. Gaylord?
Yes?
I saw your advertisement under the for sale sign of the house on Lakewood Drive. I came to apply.
Do you know anything about antiques?
I know a Chippendale from a Queen Anne. I know a little about porcelains and old glass. And I love that house, Mr. Gaylord. I pass it every day. It's beautiful. More beautiful than any house I've ever seen.
You'd like to own it yourself, eh?
Oh, yes. But of course, there isn't a chance.
You seem to have the proper appreciation of the property. It's not a new house, you know. It won't be easy to sell. Well, I'll tell you just what the proposition is. We want a girl to pretend that she's the owner. We'll find some excuse why she must sell. Family moved east, anything. But it must be someone who understands the house, even loves it.
And that I do, really.
Yes, I can see that. You'd be living there, of course.
Live there? Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Your job would be to greet customers just as if it were your home. Sometimes that's an easier way to sell than through your business office. Would you like the job?
Would I like it? Oh, Mr. Gaylord, if I had the money, I think I'd pay you for the chance.
Very well. The job is yours. You've exactly 1 month. If you sell it in that time, you'll receive 2.5% of the sale price above your salary for the month. Will you sign this paper, please?
Oh, yes.
And, of course, I'll have to have references.
Well, that's perfectly all right. I have references. Oh, Mr. Gaylord, I feel as if I was signing a passport to heaven. Oh, Irene, it's wonderful. Imagine finishing my novel and moving into that house, all on the same day.
What about the title of your manuscript?
Irene, I've decided to call it The House on Lakewood Drive.
Why, sure. That house inspired her to write the book in the first place. Oh, wouldn't that just be our luck? Rain. And no money for a taxi. No money for a streetcar, even.
Oh, I don't mind getting wet.
I wouldn't mind either if it wasn't for my shoes. The only pair I got left. They got to get me over to my sister-in-law's.
Well, we just can't stand here on this corner forever.
The gutter's a young Mississippi. What are we going to do, swim it?
Oh, this is our lucky day. Someone will come up.
Oh, something did come up.
Irene, that car.
Oh, the Johnstown flood.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, girls. I didn't mean to splash you.
Well, in that case, go back and try it over again, young man. Only bring us an ark next time.
I can't bring back the ark, but I could offer you a reasonable facsimile, this chariot I'm driving.
Well, it'll do in a pinch. Come on, Kathy.
Oh, no,
Oh, come on. Don't be silly. Get in.
Please, yes, get in.
Oh, goodness.
Now, are you comfortable?
Fine. You know, I'd ride in a covered wagon on a day like this. My name's Irene. Hers is Kathy.
Oh, mine is...
Hey, what the... Oh.
Cloche.
Young man, keep your eyes on the road. We'll do the talking.
Is it too much to ask where I can drop you girls off?
At the Tate Building, please. On the way, you can stop at the public library. I've got a date with a book.
First stop, ladies, public library.
Thanks. See you at the house, honey. Good luck on the book. Give it to Todd Farrell with my love. Goodbye, Irene.
Bye. Todd Farrell. Isn't that a book publisher?
Oh, yes, they're my publishers. I'm just dropping off the manuscript of my newest novel.
Oh, really?
For publishers, they're really very intelligent.
You write a lot?
Oh, yes, and, there's the Tate Building. You can let me out there.
Oh, I certainly.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, I've always wanted to meet a real author. Excuse me, I mean an authoress.
Oh, we're just like other people, really.
Kathy, I'd like to go on record saying that you're not like any other people I've ever seen. In fact, I think you're something rather special.
Goodbye. It's very nice of you to give us the lift, and thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I don't know your last name, and you don't know mine, and
Well, just read the bestseller list next season. The title of my book will be The House on Lakewood Drive.
We pause briefly from our story, The House on Lakewood Drive, starring Angela Lansbury, to bring you an important message from your government.
Protector of democracy and the free way of life. That's your U.S. Air Force man. But he's more than that. He's a man who's going places in his job because he has picked for himself the most modern of careers, a career in aviation. Your Air Force man is learning and working at some valuable phase of aviation. Perhaps he's studying jet propulsion or mastering the know-how of airplane engines. There are any number of skills he might be studying, all valuable and all interesting, and he's paid well right from the day he enlists in the Air Force. The ambitious man, the one who wants to get ahead, is finding he has plenty of chances for advancement, too. Yes, your Air Force man is really, too. He's a symbol of free government and at the same time a man in a career with a future. Ask at your nearest recruiting station today about the fine young men in your United States Air Force.
Our curtain rises on Act 2 of The House on Lakewood Drive, starring Angela Lansbury as Kathy Lane. It's the last day of the month, and I suppose such things could only happen 10 years ago, the time of our story. House seekers, discriminating in particular, have come and gone, but still no one has bought the lovely old house on Lakewood Drive, nor has Kathy Lane heard from the publishers, Todd Farrell, about her book. She's not very happy girl at all, as she faces Everett K. Gaylord, realtor for the house.
I just don't understand it, Mr. Gaylord. It is such a beautiful house, but nobody seems to want it. That is, nobody but me, and I can't afford it.
Well, my dear, it is like a great many precious things in this world. Only the very few appreciate them. That is why perhaps they are precious.
They all say the house is old-fashioned. They want glass, brick, and air conditioning. Those things don't make a home, Mr. Gaylord.
You're quite right, my dear. Well, you tried. I appreciate very much your efforts. And I'm sorry that I can't continue our arrangements past tomorrow.
You mean my month is up then?
Tomorrow night at exactly 6 o'clock.
Oh.
So if you're to earn a commission, you must make a sale sometime between now and then.
And you wouldn't want to keep me on another month?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Lane, but that would be impossible. You've done your best. But I must ask you to bring me the key after you close the house tomorrow night.
Very well, Mr. Gaylord. I can only hope that something will happen between now and then.
Oh, you never can tell, my dear. The unexpected sometimes happens.
Well, honey, I've got to be running along. I'm supposed to be downtown at 6. I haven't much time.
Neither have I. Oh, Irene, I just can't understand why I've had no luck. I'm jinxed, I think. I've heard nothing from the publishers. I guess they don't want the book.
Well, no news is good news, I always say.
And nobody wants to buy the house.
Well, I thought you didn't want to sell it.
Oh, it's different now. I'll never have any money to buy it myself. I'd like to make the commission. Oh, Irene, I'm so blue I could cry.
Oh, honey, don't worry.
A whole month and not a word. A whole month. Think of it. No one wanting this house. And it is such a beautiful house. I'm more in love with it than ever before.
No news is good news, they always say, and... Hey, there's a car stopping out front. Maybe you got a customer.
Oh, I hope so. We could certainly use that commission.
Well, I'll be moving on, dear. I got a lot to do, and... Look who's coming up the walk. Oh, Sir Walter Raleigh in suntan. Oh, my, he'd look cute in Technicolor.
Why, it's the man that gave us the lift.
Maybe this is the beginning of true love.
Do I look all right?
Oh, pretty as a picture.
How do you do?
Hello.
Hi.
Sort of a family reunion, isn't it?
This part of the family's taken wing.
Won't you come in?
Sir Walter Raleigh, we call you. Well, ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Bye, Irene.
It's quite a character, your friend.
Oh, she always makes a joke of everything. When you're blue, she's the best lift in the world.
I bet.
Well, did you come to see me? Or the house?
Both, Kathy. You see, I didn't catch on at first. The title of your book was This House.
Oh, yes. It's my old family home.
Oh?
Yes, I was born here. My mother and my grandmother before me. It's been in our family for generations.
Oh, it's a lovely place.
You aren't interested in buying a house, are you?
Well, you know that's quite a coincidence. I am.
Oh, then may I show you through? It's for sale. I suppose you noticed the sign on the outside.
Yes, I did. I wondered also why anybody would want to sell so lovely a house.
Well, it's a personal problem. I wouldn't want to bore you with it. Now, this is the entrance hall. Attractive, isn't it?
Oh, yes, charming. Look, isn't there some way that you could solve this personal problem of yours without selling your family home?
At the moment, no. It's just one of those problems. As I was saying about the entrance hall, it's just the way a hall should be, don't you think?
How should a hall be?
Oh, friendly and inviting, yet not too familiar.
Oh.
And the living room. Lovely old pieces, don't you think? They belong to my grandmother.
Oh, you don't say.
Museum pieces, really. And this room, it's so charming, particularly this time of day. I think it's so nice to have it attractive at tea time. Of course, I know that's old-fashioned, and you probably don't care at all for tea.
Oh, but I do. In fact, I'm always in a bad humor when I miss my tea.
I'm glad. We have something in common, then.
Kathy, I think perhaps we could find a lot in common if we tried. You know, I've been thinking a lot about you since the day I let you off at the tape building.
Well, that was a month ago.
Well, I've been away. You see, I left that day for the West Coast, and I didn't get back until yesterday. Otherwise, I'd have been here much sooner.
Oh. Well, this is the drawing room. Notice this cabinet?
Yes, early colonial. Should be in a museum.
And this ottoman.
Priceless.
How did you know?
Oh, I've been out with a lot of antiques in my time.
Oh, now you're making fun of me.
Told you I'm always in a bad humor till I've had my tea.
You mean you're really serious about the tea?
Well, if it isn't too much trouble. Oh, by the way, you haven't any husbands hidden under these antimacassars, have you?
Not a husband anywhere.
Absolutely perfect. They always say they spoil a man's tea.
Indeed.
You know, seriously, I don't see how a girl as attractive as you are has been able to isolate herself.
Well, every man that's wanted to marry me has always insisted upon moving up to the best new district in town. A new house, a smart new address, the latest gadgets.
And you, Kathy?
I don't want those things. You see, I love old things, beautiful things. I want a house that can be a home.
I want to tell you something. Today when I walked in here, I stepped from one world to another. It was just as if I'd walked into an enchanted room. And you were part of that enchantment. Oh, Kathy, this room without you would be as cold and dull as a museum.
Unfortunately, I don't go with the house.
Then it shouldn't be sold.
But it must.
Oh, you belong here. You've made it part of yourself. It is a part of you. You should stay here and write, Kathy. Write of real and lovely things like like yourself, to bring reality to others.
Oh, no one will listen. No one will read.
But they will. Oh, Kathy, make the world know that there are rooms like this to be lived in and women like you to make them livable. You've such a lot to say. You must never stop saying it.
Oh, why did you come? Why didn't you just come and look at the house and go away? Then I could go on letting you believe my fraud. But now I can't. I've got to tell you the truth.
What do you mean?
I've lied to you from the first day I met you. I've never had a line of my work published. This is not my house. I work here. I'm a sort of resident agent for Everett K. Gaylord.
Well. You don't say.
And I love this house. I'd hoped the publishers would buy my book, and then I could buy the house myself. Ever since the for sale sign has been on it, I've prayed it wouldn't be sold. But now, it's all over. You see, it's nearly 6 o'clock. That means I'm out of a job. If you want the house, really want it, buy it now before 6 or I'll lose the commission. And I do need that money.
Kathy, I've a confession to make also. I'm a fraud, too.
What?
I'm John Farrell of Todd Farrell Publishers.
No.
Yes. You see, we've just bought a first novel from a new writer. Her name is Kathy Lane. I brought with me a check for advance royalties and a contract for her to sign.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Well, here's the check, here's the contract, and here's a pen. Mr. Farrell is really quite enthusiastic about Miss Lane's writing. For a publisher, you see, Mr. Farrell is really quite intelligent.
Oh, no, you're making fun of me.
Does $1,000 look like a joke?
$1,000? Oh, my goodness. Then I can almost buy the house myself.
Oh, no, Miss Lane. The clock has struck 6 o'clock. You're out of a job.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can still buy the house.
I'm sorry, but you can't. The house is no longer for sale.
But that's up to Everett K. Gaylord.
No, Kathy, it isn't. It's up to me. You see, I happen to be the owner of this house.
You?
Yes, I instructed Gaylord not to give out the owner's name because I didn't want to be bothered. And when you told me the title of your book and when I saw the address on the manuscript, I was intrigued.
Then it's all been a game.
Yes, but a wonderful game. Oh, Kathy, I've learned a lot this afternoon. I learned before it was too late that if I lost this house, I lost part of myself, part of my heritage.
If you really feel that way, Mr. Farrell, I don't mind losing the house.
Of course, if you wanted it very badly, it might be arranged.
But how?
Well, there'd be a small clause in the contract. The owner would have to go with the house.
Well, this is so quick, Mr. Farrell. Well, after all, a girl doesn't get a novel sold and acquire anyway, it seems like an awful lot has happened today.
Look, suppose we close up shop, go to dinner, someplace quiet where we can talk and plan. I want to please the new tenant, if the new tenant chooses to move in.
I should be delighted to have dinner with you, Mr. Farrell. And I know, of course, that a new tenant has to put up with something or other.
Oh, yes, that usually happens.
Usually it's the plumbing.
The plumbing?
But maybe the owners are much less difficult.
The curtain falls on the final act of The House on Lakewood Drive. Our star, Angela Lansbury, will return for a curtain call after this timely message from Wendell Niles.
Veterans, do you know the 4 doors of opportunity for you? Well, just listen to what the U.S. Army has to offer you. First, your choice of unit in the United States. Yes, if you have served abroad after September 2nd, 1945, you may enlist for any one of 9 well-known Army outfits, and they're stationed at posts all over this country. Here's another great opportunity. Many of you veterans will be able to enlist in grade depending on your former grade and length of service. And veterans, that will mean to you more responsible positions and higher pay. Door number 3 is this. Only you veterans can enlist for duty in Europe. Or you can choose assignment to one of the famous U.S. Army divisions in the Far East. And here's another opportunity. If you have a high school education, you can choose your Army Technical School. Veterans, why don't you talk it over at your recruiting station now? The men there will be glad to advise you. Now back at the microphone, our star, Angela Lansbury, and our producer.
A deserving call for a brilliant performance, Angela. Come out and take a bow. I know our listeners welcome you back again to Proudly We Hail.
It's always a treat to appear in your Theater of Stars, C.P.
Remember last time we discussed you, the couturier for Angela Lansbury.
Yes, the new look, which was somewhat controversial at the time.
It was highly pleasing, especially to the ladies of our audience. And you know, the views you expressed to me just before curtain time should be especially interesting to everyone.
Oh, you mean the exchange of stars?
Yes.
Well, you see, there has been more or less of an exchange between our country and Great Britain for some time. I can think of many advantages to be gained through such an exchange between us and France, Sweden, Italy, for example.
There is some talk about a picture to be made in India by one of our producers.
That's it. He and his staff will produce the picture, but he will use as many Indian actors and actresses as possible. There's excellent talent over there.
That may be discovered and then brought over here.
Yes, you see, such an exchange will give our own people opportunities also to appear in foreign productions. I think it'll broaden culture and at the same time assist in a greater international understanding.
And what do you think the theater-goers' reaction will be here, Angela?
Well, of course, Americans have their favorites, but I feel that the reaction will be rather stimulating, that they will be pleased to see new faces, to observe the differences in technique, etc., and in the way of doing things.
Well, Angela, when this comes about, we'll remember your timely thoughts on the subject.
By the way, C.P., I understand you have a very special treat for us next week.
Next week, Angela, and ladies and gentlemen, we present one of our greatest actresses, Miss Billie Burke, who appears in our comedy, The Fabulous Deliers.
Oh, that'll be perfect for your listeners. And I'll be dialing your way as usual, C.P. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Angela. Goodbye. Be sure to join us next week, ladies and gentlemen, when we present Billie Burke in The Fabulous Deliers. Until next week, this is C.P. McGregor saying thanks for listening and cheerio from Hollywood.
Angela Lansbury appeared through the courtesy of the Hollywood Coordinating Committee, which arranges for the appearance of all stars on this program. The orchestra was directed by Eddie Scrivanik. This program is rebroadcast to the Armed Forces overseas through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember, Proudly We Hail next week presents Billie Burke. This program is transcribed in Hollywood for release at this time. Wendell Niles speaking.
This is the NBC University Theater, presenting the 8th in our series of dramatizations of outstanding works in modern Anglo-American fiction. Today, with Brian Ahern and Angela Lansbury as our stars, and with Clifton Fadiman as our intermission commentator, we present Somerset Maugham's Of Human Bondage.
Before the turn of the century, Blackstable Village, England. The vicarage sits at the fork of Tercanbury Road, a small cottage new when Victoria first wore the crown. The garden is neat, the hedges trimmed, and a single tall tree towers over the house. The door knocker is draped in black crape. The blinds are drawn. Now the front gate opens, and the vicar comes up the path. The young man who follows walks slowly and haltingly. He drags his foot behind him in a clumsy, rolling limp, a sad, clubbed, twisted foot, clad in a misshapen boot. The vicarage door is open now, and the two men go inside.
Phew, cold.
All right, Uncle?
Cold through it. but I promised your poor Aunt Louisa I would never let anyone else bury her. Well, there'll be a hot tea soon.
Yeah, let me take your coat, Uncle.
Things have changed since I was a curate. In my day, mourners were given a square black silk for their hats. Poor Louisa used to make the silk into dresses. She used to say 12 funerals gave her a new dress. Philip.
Yes, Uncle?
The cigarette. Please put it out. It wouldn't be quite respectful. Well, come into tea. There were 24 wreaths, you know.
I didn't count them.
Mrs. Rawlinson had 32 when she died, but I expect there'll be some others in the morning. Well, sit down. Tea. Philip, you shall have the top of my egg as you did when you were a boy, eh?
I used to look forward to the tops of your eggs.
You did? I suppose you'll spend the next few weeks with me here.
Well, that'll suit me very well.
And you'll go back to Paris in September?
No.
No, but
I've decided to chuck it. I'm giving up painting.
What?
I shan't go back to art school. I don't think there's much object in being a second-rate painter, and I shouldn't be anything else.
You surprise me, Philip. When you begged me to send you to Paris, you were sure you were a genius.
I was mistaken.
It seems to me that what you lack is perseverance.
Oh, please, Uncle.
It's been that way since you were a child. When your poor mother died, Louisa and I took you in, hoping you would eventually take holy orders. But first you insisted on being a chartered accountant. And then when you tired of that, it was painting in Paris. And now if you change your mind again, it points to...
I know. Irresolution, incompetence, want of foresight, and lack of determination.
Well, your financial matters are your own affair now. But I think you should remember your money will not last forever. And with your unlucky deformity, it will not be exactly easy to make a living.
Yes, Uncle. I've found that when people are particularly angry with me, they always manage to mention my foot.
Well, at any rate, you must agree I was right when I objected to your junket to Paris.
Oh, I don't know. I dare say one has to make his own mistakes. And it wasn't wasted time, you know.
It wasn't?
Well, I learned to look at hands and houses and trees against the sky. And I learned that shadows are not black, but colored.
Nonsense. The most suitable thing you could do now is to follow your father's profession. Medicine.
Oddly enough, that's what I intend. I've already written to St. Luke's in London, and they inform me that I qualify for the medical school. I start in September, Uncle. I shall be studying anatomy with a scalpel in place of a brush. September.
I say there, are you a new man?
What? Oh, yes.
My name's Griffiths, Harry Griffiths.
Oh, I'm Philip Carey. Phew.
Oh, you'll soon get used to that smell. The whole hospital picks it up. I believe you're marked down with me for the same body.
I'm afraid I don't know much about this.
Oh, don't worry, I do. Well, might as well get started. I'm going in for surgery. You?
Just the general course. I say, you're rather a dab at this.
Oh, I've done a good deal of dissecting before. Oh, I say, don't cut that artery.
Doesn't seem to be in a normal place.
They never are. That's why it's called normal. Well, when we're through with this, how about tea?
Well,
don't let the laboratory smell get you. You'll get used to it. I never let it bother me. Tea, then, and perhaps a muffin. Oh, mind the veins.
Here you are, sir. 2 teas and muffins.
Thank you. Cream, Carey?
Thank you.
Got any friends in London?
No, I've not even seen to lodgings.
Well, there's a room to let below me. It's right across from the hospital. I dare say you could get that.
Well, I shall certainly inquire.
You'll be, of course, pretty busy for the first 3 months. That's the biology exam, you know. But after that, there's lots to do in London.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not the social type. But the best I can do is the gallery at a music hall.
Music hall? Oh, there's bigger game than that. Here, now, take that girl, the waitress. She's somewhat like,
Which one? Oh, they wouldn't look at her in Paris. Too thin. She looks anemic, sort of unhealthy.
Oh, but what a ripping face. Let's get her over here, what?
Seems to be quite busy with that German-looking chap, talking 16 to the dozen.
Oh, I don't know. All I'd want is a lead. Her name's Mildred, I asked.
Mildred? What an odious name.
Why? I like it.
Oh, it's so pretentious.
I say, Carey, here she comes. Give us a hand, will you?
Well, but...
I've never been able to talk to her. Do be a good chap.
Well, I don't know.
Go on, will you? Just a lead.
Will the there be anything else, gentlemen?
We were waiting for you anxiously. Mildred?
I don't know what you mean.
We can hardly wait for you to finish with the nobleman with the sandy moustaches. Right, Griffiths?
Some people would do better to mind their own business. I've got nothing to say to customers like you, and I don't want them to say nothing to me. If that's all, I'll get the bill.
Oh, there's one in the eye for you, Carrie.
Pale-mannered baggage.
You did get her back up, you know.
I'm quite indifferent to the attitude of her vertebrae.
All right, old man, calm down.
Did you notice her skin? It's unhealthy, greenish.
Here now, Carrie, come off it. She's only a waitress.
Yes, sir? What'll it be?
Tea, please.
Tea. Right, sir. Something wrong?
Eh?
You're staring.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
It's impolite, you know. Tea, eh? Oh, it's you again.
Still busy with your German friend, eh?
Look here now, I talk to who I wish. It's no concern of yours, you know. Tea?
Yes, tea.
You've been there again, eh, Carrie?
What? Where?
That tea shop. She got under your skin, huh?
Oh, that waitress? Oh, nonsense.
Nonsense? Ha
I can't understand it. I wish to heaven she'd say something really cheeky so that I could report her and get her sacked. She's so unspeakably vulgar. Vulgar, and yet... Oh, well, at any rate, I shan't go there again.
Oh, it's you. I thought you weren't coming. Busy cutting up people?
Not as bad as that.
You're a student, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh. What's that paper? I didn't know you could draw.
Oh, I was an art student for 2 years.
Is it meant to be me?
Yes.
Where's that young fella that used to come in with you?
Fancy you're remembering him.
He was a nice-looking fellow.
I wonder if you'd dine with me one night and come to the new musical comedy. I'll get a couple of tickets.
Fancy you asking me to the theatre.
Well, do you want to go?
I don't mind.
That you, Carrie?
Griffiths?
Oh, you don't mind my barging in, eh, Carrie? The blasted grates caved in up in my room, cold enough to freeze the ink.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, something wrong? You look like a thundercloud. Where have you been?
The theatre. Griffiths, I can't understand it.
What?
She's not pretty. Her mouth is thin, ugly. She's cheap and common. But she's so odiously genteel, her little fingers sticking straight out when she drinks. Her skin is sickly and greenish, with a pallor like those blasted specimens on the slab of the hospital. And yet, heaven help me,
Carrie!
I'm not happy with her, but I can't stand being away. I lie awake at night thinking of that thin, awkward body and those pale, bloodless lips, and heaven help me, I want to kiss them over and over.
I say, Carrie, old chap, aren't you well? You haven't been in at lectures for over a week. The bio exam's coming up, you know.
I don't know. I can't seem to get at the books. I keep thinking of her. It cuts clear through me. Why, right now, Griffiths, I'm aching for her. I hate her. She revolts me. She nauseates me. And yet, Griffiths, I love her.
In early today, eh? The regular, I suppose.
Why don't you sit down? Nobody's wanting you just now.
I don't mind if I do.
Where's your German friend with the moustache? I haven't seen him lately.
Oh, he's gone back to Birmingham. He only comes up to London every now and again.
Is he in love with you?
I don't know what it's got to do with you, if he is.
You don't set much store on me, do you?
Why should I?
Mildred, you are going to the theatre with me tonight. You promised last week.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry I shan't be able to come after all.
Why?
Don't look so stern about it. My aunt was taken ill last night.
Oh. Well, I'll see you home then.
You can't see me home. I've made other arrangements.
I dare say. I saw you with Miller last night.
What, you dirty little cad? Were you spying on me? I thought you was a gentleman.
Did you think a gentleman would take any interest in you?
Here now.
Miller's taking you out this evening, isn't he?
Well, I'd rather have him than you tagging after. And now perhaps you'd mind your own business in the future.
I said, don't be beastly with me, Mildred. You know, I'm awfully fond of you. I can't go on like this, Mildred. I can't study. I failed the first board examination. I keep thinking of you. Oh, you've got to come with me this evening.
You're a funny fella. I can't make you out.
It's very simple. I'm such a blasted fool that I love you with all my heart, and I know you don't care tuppence for me.
Oh. Well, if you're a gentleman in every sense of the word, you'll beg my pardon.
What?
That was a very nasty trick spying on me. Well, you haven't begged my pardon yet.
I'm very sorry, Mildred. I beg your pardon.
I say, Carrie, the stage is that way, you know.
Hey, what?
You keep staring up at the gallery. In a music hall, one generally looks at the stage.
She's up there now, with Miller. See, by the second column. She went tonight with him. Oh, come on, Griffiths, let's go home.
There you stuck yourself, didn't you?
What the devil?
That comes of putting your arm where it's got no business to be. That pin always catches them when they try putting an arm around my waist.
Mildred, I can't go on this way. I've got to know.
I know, we're off again, eh? Always asking me if I love you, over and over and over.
I can't help it.
Well, if you really loved me, you'd ask me to marry you.
I shan't be earning a penny for 6 years till I've qualified as a doctor.
You've got some money, haven't you?
£1,400, but I've got to keep myself on that. But they say 2 can live as cheap as...
That would be £4 a week.
3. I've got my fees to pay.
Well, you needn't worry, because I wouldn't marry you if you went down on your bended knees to me.
Well, of all the bloody cheek.
I wish you wouldn't use bad language when you speak to me, Philip. You know I don't like it.
If I had an ounce of sense, I'd never see you again. If you only knew how I despise myself for loving you.
Well, that's fine, isn't it? Because, you see, I'm going to get married.
Are you?
I'm 24 and it's time I settled down. You might congratulate me.
I might. Well, who are you to marry?
Miller. He makes £7 a week now, and he's got prospects.
I know. You were bound to accept the highest bidder. Well, when does it take place?
Saturday next. I've already given notice at the tea shop.
I'm tired. I'm going home to bed now.
But, Philip...
Driver, stop here and then take the young lady to Victoria Station.
But won't you come up with me? It's not proper to leave...
We'll make a full stop now, Mildred. I don't see why I should go on making myself unhappy. Goodbye.
But, Philip...
What? Oh, don't worry. I've paid for the cab.
Carrie, come on upstairs, will you? I've got someone to meet you here.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
What are you up to?
Studying. I've got 6 months' work to make up. Oh, be a good chap, Griffiths, and dash off.
What's come over you?
I'm free, Griffiths, free. She's off to be married, and I'm free.
That girl, huh?
But, you know, I've even tried to think of her, and I can't. Now, do be a good chap and be off.
But I've got somebody upstairs for you to meet. I promised.
Well,
Oh, come along, Carrie. Those books will keep. Anyway, it's time for tea, and I want you to meet Laura.
Oh, that's silly, Mr. Carey.
Oh, no, it isn't. You'd make an admirable painting. Your face has character, you know.
You mean wrinkles. That's what I get for earning a living instead of being supported as a lady ought.
What are you doing now, Nora?
Writing those penny novelettes. They pay £15 apiece, and it's just the same thing over and over with the names changed. Then, every once and again, I get a walk-on role in some theatrical spectacle. I manage.
I think you do wonderfully.
Oh, so long as I have the rent and £1 or £2 for food, I don't worry. Well, gentlemen, are you taking me out to dine?
I don't think I can.
Oh, nonsense. You must come along, Mr. Carey. And you shall see me home. It's my birthday today, and I insist on having my own way.
And I was dreadfully in love with her. You know, I can't imagine why I've told you the whole story.
Well, I think you're well out of it. Poor thing, you must have had a rotten time.
I'm so grateful to you for being so nice to me. I like you so much.
Don't be idiotic.
I say, may I?
Why did you do that?
Because it's so comfortable to kiss you.
You know, it's awfully silly of you to behave like this. I've only just met you. We could be such jolly friends.
Well, if you really want to appeal to my better nature, you'll do well not to stroke my cheek while you're doing it.
It's very wrong of me, isn't it?
Nora, you're not fond of me, are you?
You ask rather dull questions for a clever boy.
Oh, it never struck me that you could be. Oh, Nora. Well, I'm dashed.
Why?
I'm so surprised.
And pleased.
Delighted and so proud and so happy and so grateful. Oh, Nora, it's like waking out of a horrible, degrading dream. I'm so terribly happy.
Now, Philip, don't. You must get back to your books.
Oh, I can't work any more now.
You've got to pass the next examination. You failed it once already.
But that was before you.
Perhaps you'd better go down to your uncle's at Blackstable to study.
Why? Are you tired of me?
No, silly. Because you've been working hard and you look utterly washed out. You want some fresh air. Rest.
You know, I wouldn't believe anyone else who said that. Nora, I wonder what you see in me.
Will you give me a good character with my month's notice?
I'll say that you're thoughtful and kind.
Oh, that's all nonsense, dear. But I will tell you one thing. I'm one of the few people I've ever met who are able to learn from experience.
Well, that's all there was to it, Carey. McAllister tipped me off. I bought the stock, then I sold it when he said to, and there I was. 50 guineas to the good.
Wish I'd known, Harry. I'm running rather low, and I'm frightfully keen on raising a few pounds myself. Well, here we are.
Oh, are you stopping at the rooms?
Yeah, I'm expecting Nora for lunch.
Well, I shall have to be off to the hospital. Goodbye, Carey. See you for supper.
Philip? Philip?
Mildred, what the devil do you want? I didn't think I'd see you again. Well?
It's Emil. He's gone and left me.
Miller ran off, eh? Well, you better sit down.
I wish I'd married you when you asked me.
Tell me, what's happened?
Well, last Monday week he went up to Birmingham and I didn't hear from him for a week. I wrote him. And this morning I got a solicitor's letter saying I had no legal claim on him.
But that's absurd. A man can't treat his wife that way.
He was frightened because I told him a baby was coming. He said it was my fault. I found out precious quick he wasn't a gentleman. I wouldn't go back to him now, not if he was coming to ask me on his bended knees.
But he's got to provide for you. You ought to see a solicitor. I can let you have some money now.
Oh, you are good to me, Philip. Are you fond of me still?
I love you, Mildred. I suppose I always did.
Philip, you're a gentleman in every sense of the word. In every sense of the word.
quiet today, Philip. Something wrong?
Huh?
Say something nice to me.
What shall I say?
Might by an effort of the imagination say that you rather liked me.
Nora, I shan't be able to be with you tomorrow.
But I've asked the Gordons to lunch. They'll be disappointed. Where will you be?
I don't like to be forced to account for all my movements.
Philip.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nora.
You're your own master, I suppose. I don't want you to do anything you don't want to.
Maybe, Nora, maybe we'd better leave it at that.
What?
The whole thing's over.
You mean you don't love me anymore?
I'm afraid so. I can't help it, really. Oh, I'm awfully sorry to hurt you. It's not my fault that I don't love you.
I know.
I can't help myself, really. Mildred's come back.
Oh. Will you call me a cab? I don't feel I can walk.
I'll drive back with you if you like. I hope you'll forgive me, Nora.
Poor fellow, you're quite worried about me. You mustn't bother.
Oh, Nora.
I don't blame you. I shall get over it.
Mildred, another £5?
I don't really know where the money goes to. It just slips through my fingers like water. And I'll have to make arrangements for someone to look after the baby for 7 and 6 a week.
What, you mean farm the child out?
Oh, it's all very fine to look shocked, but it's jolly difficult for a girl to earn a living by herself when she's got a baby tagging after. I'm glad it's over, and I don't mean to let the little wretch tie me down. Perhaps I can beat him down to 6 and 6.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't haggle over the price. I'd rather pay half a guinea a week than run the risk of the kid being starved or beaten.
You are a funny old thing, Philip.
I know.
Well, are we going somewhere tonight?
Tonight?
I've been stuck in that old lodging house just about long enough. I want to see people, have a good time.
Oh, I thought we might be alone together.
Ah, that's so dull. Do let's have a dinner party, Philip. Is that friend of yours still about? The student?
Griffiths? I suppose he would amuse you. Well, all right, Mildred. I'll get tickets for a musical comedy.
Oh, you are good to me, aren't you, Phil? You are a funny fellow. That's the funniest thing. Phil, isn't that the funniest thing? Mr. Griffiths, you're a real hummer.
Why, you must call me Harry. After all, I've never heard Philip call you anything with Mildred. I say, Carrie, is that all right?
No, of course. Hadn't we better be going, Mildred?
So soon? I haven't had such a time in ages. It's early, isn't it, Harry?
Well,
I think we'd better go. It's a rotten show anyway. Can't think what you both see in it.
What the devil's been eating you tonight, Carrie?
Are you in love with Mildred?
I? Oh, is that it? Of course not.
It doesn't matter to you, Harry. You've got so many women. Don't take her away from me. It means my whole life. I've been so awfully wretched.
My dear boy, if I'd known you were going to take it like that, I'd have been more careful.
Is that true?
I don't care twopence for our old boy. I give you my word of honor.
Oh, Harry, I feel so miserable, so confounded and degraded, but she's all I've got. I've got to hold on to her. Well, you were flirting quite with Griffiths last night. Did you have a good time?
I adore him, Philip. I'm quite in love with him.
Well, I'm glad to know that he's not in love with you.
How do you know?
I asked him.
Oh? Then would you like to read a letter I received from him this morning?
What?
He's asked me to go off with him.
No.
I rather love him, I think. I can't help it.
No, Mildred, no, you can't. I've waited so. I've paid for everything. I'm paying for the keep of your baby. I've paid for every stitch that you've got on now.
If you was a gentleman, you wouldn't keep throwing it out
Oh,
to me.
for heaven's sake, shut up. If I were a gentleman, I wouldn't waste my time on a vulgar drab like you.
What? Listen here, I never liked you from the beginning. You forced yourself on me. I always hated it when you kissed me. I'm going off with Griffiths here.
I wouldn't let you touch me now, not if I was starving.
Well, you will be. Griffiths owes me £7, and he's just pawned his microscope.
I don't care.
It's hard, isn't it? Fancy anybody wanting to be in love.
Oh.
Oh, here. I'll lend you £10.
Oh, Phil.
Take it and go with Griffiths.
You are a gentleman. In every sense of the word, aren't you?
Gentleman. Go on, Mildred, go. Go on, get out. I'll be here if you want me when you come back.
From Hollywood, the NBC University Theater is presenting Brian Aherne and Angela Lansbury in our adaptation of the Somerset Maugham novel of Human Bondage, the 8th in our series of dramatizations of outstanding works by modern British and American authors. Information on how to obtain free materials on the authors and books presented in this series will be given at the close of the program. Now, here to discuss the Somerset Maugham work is our intermission commentator, the distinguished author, lecturer and critic, Mr. Clifton Fetterman, speaking to you from New York.
Of Human Bondage occupies a peculiar position in Somerset Maugham's career, and also in modern literature in general. It appeared quite a long time ago, in 1915, and although Maugham at that time had already acquired a certain reputation, this novel, now considered a classic, fell flat. Its virtues, the virtues of truth, sincerity, and gravity, seem perfectly apparent to us now. But it would seem that they were not so apparent then. The book was more or less of a failure. Nevertheless, it refused to die. It enjoyed a kind of underground reputation for some years, was rediscovered several times in the 20s, and at last slowly worked its way into a kind of contemporary immortality. Its position in Maugham's own career is equally curious. He's written perhaps, 40 or so books, but no one of them, even Cakes and Ale, is comparable to Of Human Bondage. Many are interesting and skillful, but no one of them has the tremendous emotional drive, the heartfelt sincerity, the broad and sober humanity of this tale of the young man's awakening to the complexity of the world and to the agony of love. Of Human Bondage was the perfect, almost accidental product of certain special pressures in Maugham's own personal life, pressures that were never again repeated. It's quite largely autobiographical. Like Philip Carey, Maugham himself at first studied to be a doctor, though he never actually practiced. And like Philip, he spent some years in Paris, amid precisely the bohemian society so graphically portrayed in the novel. And like Philip, Maugham himself suffered from a physical disability. In his youth and young manhood, he was afflicted with a distressing stammer, just as Philip had to overcome the pain and difficulty of a club foot. This novel bears in solution Maugham's own personality before it gelled and settled into the man-of-the-world figure with which his later work has familiarized us. This novel bears in solution Maugham's own personality before it gelled and settled into the man-of-the-world figure with which his later work has familiarized us. It has a sincerity, a passion that was never to reappear, just as it contains many crudities that the older Maugham has softened and refined. As a study of a superior man's obsession for an inferior woman, it's probably unsurpassed in the English language. Mildred is one of the great female characters in the history of the novel, like Emma Bovary or Becky Sharp. The relation between her and poor Philip is exposed with such pity and penetration as to enable this novel to bear with dignity the weight of its superb tragic title. This is quite truly a narrative of human bondage, of the bondage that all of us feel in one way or another, bondage to another human being, to a false idea, or merely to the sad, insoluble, puzzling tangle of modern life itself.
Thank you, Mr. Fetterman.
Our dramatization of Somerset Maugham's Of Human Bondage, starring Brian Aherne and Angela Lansbury, continues from Hollywood after a brief pause for station identification.
The cold, wet London months went by. Philip gave his landlady notice and moved his lodgings to a cheaper district. He tried to drive his mind faster, to make up the long months of studying he'd ignored. And then, when spring lifted the cold siege of the winter months, he made his way up the familiar stairs to the garret flat, where he had laughed and been happy with Nora.
Philip, come in.
Hello, Nora.
Sit down. I've just poured tea. Do have a cup.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's awfully jolly to be sitting in this room again. You don't know how I've missed it.
Why on earth didn't you come before?
I was afraid to.
You needn't have been.
I've treated you awfully badly. I'm dreadfully ashamed of myself. Mildred's gone. She's gone off with Griffiths, and I haven't heard at all.
Oh.
I've thought so much of your kindness. I was happy with you, Nora. I should have stuck with you. I didn't know how wonderful you were. I've been such a fool.
I'm afraid you've had a rotten time. I'm dreadfully sorry. Philip,
Yes?
I'm engaged to be married. Charlie Kingsford, the journalist, you know.
Oh. Wish I hadn't made such a fool of myself.
I'm sorry. You were never really in love with me.
It's not very pleasant, being in love. Well, it's a good joke on me, you know. Very good.
Philip.
But it's not very comfortable to have the gift of being amused at one's own absurdity. Well, goodbye, Nora.
I say there, Carrie! Carrie! There's no sense you cutting me, you know.
Oh, please.
I've been looking for you. All over the hospital. I did want to be friends again.
Oh, let go my arm, Griffiths.
I wish to heaven I'd never seen that woman.
Do you know where Mildred is now?
Thank heaven, no. If I'd known she was going to be so devilishly hard to get rid of, I wouldn't have bothered in the first place. I say, Kerry, don't go.
Here, Griffiths, I don't want to talk to you, and I don't see why I should.
But I say...
I wanted on the ward. Now let me alone.
Get those prehensile, pre-Adamite claws off me, you
Please,
little
now.
beast. Arointy, witch! Foul hag of innocence.
Here, now, you
Out
can't
of
pull
my
me
sight.
back.
Here. What's all the noise?
Oh, Doctor, this here patient's cutting up real fancy.
Begone, Mephisto's daughter.
Yes, all right, I'll take care of it.
Specimen
No.
of animal creation.
What's wrong?
That foul-faced fiend was about to confiscate my book.
Oh, well, let's see your chart. Thorpe Athelney.
Journalist. Of sorts.
Huh? What sorts?
Advertisements for Lynn and Sedley, linen drapers.
Oh, that's an odd name, Athelney.
It's old Yorkshire. There used to be quite an estate generations back, but the mighty have fallen. Fast women and slow horses.
Rather surprised to see you in the ward.
No, my principle is to profit by every benefit society provides. I have no false shame. I come to a hospital ward to be patched up, and I send my children to board school.
Do you really?
And a capital education they get, too. Much better than I got at Eton. I've got 9, you know. Just come and see them when I get home again. I've taken a fancy to you. You will come, eh?
Well,
there now, it's settled. I shall expect you Sunday week. There you are, Mr. Carey. Had that table brought all the way from Spain. He took a month's salary, but it was worth it. It's teakwood.
It's exceedingly handsome.
Indeed. I believe in living the old ways. It is my theory that people in those days got more out...
Mother says you're to stop talking. Dinner's ready, and I'm to bring it in when you sit down.
Come and shake hands with Mr. Carey. Isn't she enormous? She's my eldest.
Come on, Father. Sit down at the table.
Well, won't we wait for Mrs. Athelney?
I always have meals by myself. I don't think women ought to sit at table with men. It puts ideas in their heads. And women are never at ease with themselves when they have ideas. Now then, what's first, Sally?
The Yorkshire pudding, Father.
And you've never tasted anything like it. You see, it's an advantage I have. My wife isn't a lady, which guarantees the cooking. Now, a jug of beer now, Sally, to top off the feast.
Oh, well, I'll have to run out for it, Father.
Let's see, had sixpence here somewhere. Tell me, Carrie, did you ever see such a handsome, strapping girl? It'll be a lucky swain who gets you, eh, Sally? I shudder to think what will happen when she puts her hair up, eh?
Do stop talking, Father, or the dinner'll get cold.
Right you are. Roast beef, Mr. Carey? Never marry a lady, my boy. Roast beef and Yorkshire pudding for Sunday dinner. That's what I've taught Sally she's to do when she's married, right?
Yes, Father. You call when you're ready for cheese.
Well, Carey, it's been a jolly evening.
I'm afraid I'm coming to see you too often.
Nonsense. Door is always open.
Oh, but every Sunday.
Well, I've got to leave you now. Next Sunday, eh, Philip?
Well, certainly. I should love to.
Remember then, come early. The children seem to like it immensely. Goodbye now. Mind your way in the fog.
Goodbye.
Go on, get about your business.
Here now.
Go on now.
All right, if you mean to be nasty.
Lord. What? Mildred.
Fancy
Mildred.
you.
Oh, this is awful. Is there anywhere we can go and talk?
I don't want to talk. Leave me alone.
I've got a couple of sovereigns if you're that hard up.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just on my way home to my lodgings. I was going to meet a girl.
For heaven's sake, don't lie now. Come along. There's a bobby coming. We've got to move on. Mildred, it's awful.
You don't think I like living this way? Anyway, I should think you'd be pleased.
Where's the baby?
I've got her with me in London. I don't have the money to keep her on at Brighton.
Wouldn't they take you back at the shop?
I walked my legs off looking for work.
Why didn't you write to me?
I didn't like to, not after what happened. Anyway, I thought you'd just say I got what I deserved.
You don't know me very well, do you? Even now.
You mean you still care for me, Philip?
No, I'm over it. I'm sorry for you now.
Oh, you are a gentleman in every sense of the word. You're the only one I ever met. I hate asking you, Philip, but can you spare me anything?
I've only got £2 on me. My money's almost gone, Mildred.
I'll pay you back.
What will you do now?
I wish I was dead.
Look here. If you really want to get away from it, I've got an extra room. You could clean up for me and cook. I don't suppose the baby eats much.
Do you mean to say you'd take me back after all that's happened?
I don't want you to mistake me. I'm just giving you a room in exchange for your cleaning up. Do you understand?
Oh, Philip, you are so good to me.
Come along now. It's late, and I've got to be up early in the morning. More meat? You're very silent tonight, Mildred.
I'm paid to cook and clean. I didn't know I was expected to talk as well.
What the devil's wrong now?
You haven't been nice to me all week.
Mildred, I thought we had that settled. I'm over that. I don't love you any more.
Well, I'm not the one to go down on my hands and knees.
Then what do you want? You're not in love with me.
Me? Not likely.
And you can't say you're of a passionate nature. So what in heaven's name is bothering you?
It's so humiliating.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Mildred.
I might be poisonous.
No, let's not have a scene.
You asked me to marry you once.
Oh, please, Mildred.
Why are you so horrid to me,
talk
Phil?
rot.
It isn't rot. I do love you, Phil, really. I want to make up for all the harm I did you. I can't go on like this. It's not in human nature.
I loved you too much, Mildred. I wore the passion out. I can't look at you now without thinking of Miller and Griffiths and...
Philip, don't be such an old silly.
Oh, Mildred.
It's just like old times, isn't it, Philip?
Mildred,
isn't it?
Let go. You disgust me.
Me? I disgust you. You loathsome, foul, dirty, nasty. I've never cared for you, not once. I was making a fool of you always. You bored me. You bored me still.
Mildred.
I would never have let you touch me only for the money. It made me sick when you kissed me. You laughed at me. Griffiths and me, we laughed at you. We laughed at you because you were such a mug. A mug. You cripple.
I say, Carey, don't go off now.
Well, I suppose there's no reason to, Griffiths.
I've been looking for you. Do you remember that flutter you had with my stockbroker pal?
Of course. Well?
Well, the fact is, I mean, what were the Boers holding out so long? Well, you see, it seems that...
You mean I'm wiped out, eh?
McAllister asked if you could put up some more security.
My friend, I've just pawned my other suit, and I'm to be tossed out of my lodgings on Saturday week.
You mean you're stony? But how'll you go on at the medical school?
I shan't. I'm on my way now to look for work. There's only one thing wrong.
Yes?
There isn't any.
Now, what's this?
What? Oh.
Now, you can't sleep in the embankment. Up now.
All right, I'm going.
That's a good chap. Now, you move on, see, and stay moved on. I don't want no vagrancy in my beat.
But I
No more nonsense now. Move on.
Hello?
Philip, where have you been?
I've been away.
You have, eh? Sally, set the kettle on. Philip's here. Now, come inside.
Oh, Mr. Carey. Oh, we've missed you these Sundays. Oh.
Sally, we'll have dinner immediately, eh? I'm exceedingly hungry.
Oh, yes, Father. Won't you have an egg and a glass of milk while you're waiting, Mr. Carey?
No, I'm all right.
Certainly you are. Here, sit down.
What's happened since I saw you last, Sally?
Nothing that I know of.
Nothing? That hussy taunts me with the fact that a gentleman who sells gents' collars has made her an offer of marriage.
And have you accepted him, Sally?
Oh, you should know Father better than that. There is no word of truth in it. Now sit down, both of you. I'll have dinner out in a moment.
Smoke? Have a tuppenny stinker.
I don't think I'd better.
Now, see here, Philip. I wrote you a letter last week, and I was round to your rooms Wednesday. Where have you been sleeping all this week?
Nowhere.
Well, why didn't you come here? We've been just as broke in our day, only we had babies to look after.
It seems ridiculous, but I believe I'm going to cry.
Nonsense. I believe there's a chance of you getting some work at my shop. We're advertising for a shop walker. $6 a week with food and lodging.
Here you are, Father. Roast beef and pudding.
Capital. Sally, Mr. Carey's coming to live with us.
Oh, that's nice. I'll go and get the spare bed ready.
A gentleman's collar, sir, the second to the left. Yes, madam. Ladies' bonnets, first right. Sheets and cases, they'll be on the third floor front, please. Curtains, madam, third turning to the left.
And you're to be promoted, eh, Philip?
No more money, though, never fear. The manager found out I was an art student once, and he set me to designing the custom clothes.
A lowering of the divine métier of Giotto and El Greco, but 'twill serve. Oh!
Something wrong?
There's a letter for you. The boy brought it round from the hospital.
Oh, well, thank you.
Nothing wrong, I trust?
I shall have to make a call. I wish to heaven that letter hadn't come.
Oh, is it?
Philip.
I suppose you were surprised to hear from me.
What do you want?
A doctor.
Then I'm no use to you. I'm no longer at the hospital.
How's that?
I had to give it up 1.5 years ago. Couldn't afford to go on with my training.
Oh,
about your doctoring?
No, not entirely.
Because that's why I wanted to see you, Philip.
You're ill?
Philip, you will look at me.
If you wish.
Please, Philip. I'm frightened.
What are you complaining of?
Well, it's a rash. I've broken out. I can't get rid of it. Philip, I'm afraid. I couldn't stand going to the hospital. You were the only one I could turn to, Philip. This rash, it's terrible.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Mildred, don't get hysterical. Now, let's have a look at you.
Can you tell, Phil? Is it...
Let me look at your throat. Wider. Mildred, I'm afraid you're very ill. Very ill indeed.
Philip, no.
What did you expect?
Oh, well, I had to live somehow. What was I to do?
Yeah, Mildred, I'm awfully sorry.
Oh,
Have you any money?
£6 or £7.
You must give up this life, you know. Don't you think you could get some work?
What is there I could do now?
Well, I can't help you now. I only make £6 a week. Don't be downhearted.
Oh, don't leave me. I'm so afraid. Don't go yet, Phil. There's no one else I can go to.
Mildred, you've come back twice, and twice
I know I've treated you shocking, but don't leave me alone now. Oh, you've had your revenge.
For heaven's sake, Mildred.
You know Baby died last summer.
Oh.
You might say you were sorry.
Oh, I'm not. It's best for the child. Look, Mildred, I'll get you the medicine, and you're to take it, mind. And then you've got to get some honest work.
Oh, I've learned my lesson, Phil. No more racketing around for yours truly. I won't go back to it. Not me.
Mildred.
What? Oh, it's you.
I waited outside. Where are you going, Mildred?
I was just going in to see the show.
Down Marbury Lane? Not likely.
Well, I can't sit home alone all the time, can I?
Mildred, I just warned you. You're not fooling me. I'm not blind. I told you over and over how dangerous it is. You're sick. You've got to stop this sort of thing at once.
Oh, hold your jaw. How do you suppose I'm going to live?
Let me take you back home. Why, you don't know what you're doing. It's criminal.
What do I care? Men haven't been so good to me that I need bother my head about them. Let go my arm, Philip.
Mildred.
Let go!
I can't do anything more. That's the end.
Hurry now, Philip. Swallow your tea. You'll be late for the shop.
Not today. I'm chucking it. Quitting.
What?
I got the solicitor's letter this morning. My uncle's gone, and the auction of his goods will clear my fees at the medical school.
What? Splendid. Then you've got less than a year to qualify. Betty, Sally, break out a bottle of the shilling port. We've a celebration. Our Philip's going back to his doctoring.
What's ever wrong, Father?
The world is turning up again. Sally, you must kiss Philip to celebrate his good fortune.
Oh, I'll not. I don't like being kissed by men.
Ungrateful hussy. Well, the wine will have to do. We'll drink to Dr. Philip Carey.
Mr. Carey.
Eh? Oh, Sally.
You didn't think it disagreeable of me not to kiss you last week at the celebration, the way Father wanted me to?
Oh, not a bit.
Oh, well, go on reading. I just thought as you were alone, I'd come and sit with you.
You know, you're the most silent person I've ever struck.
We don't want another who's talkative in this house. Father does nicely.
So you're the new assistant, eh?
Yes, sir.
Got a club foot, huh?
Yes, sir.
Don't stammer about it. Nothing wrong. You're not a university man, are you?
No, sir.
Good. They're too blasted gentlemanly for me. Very well, you'll do. Breakfast at 8:30. Well, Well, Carrie, it's been 6 months, eh?
Yes, sir. I'm leaving Tuesday week.
That's so. Look here, why not stay?
Sir?
I'm offering you a partnership.
Why?
I like you. Well, what do you say? The practice brings around $700 a year, and when I die, you can succeed me. That's better than knocking about the hospitals.
I don't think I can. I've had a roughish time, and I want to get away. I think I'll try for a position on a tramp steamer. I want to see Spain and the South Seas, and I have a sort of ache for places I've never been. At any rate, I mean to leave England.
Going to tramp about, eh? Well, if you change your mind, wire me. I'll give you 1 month. 1 month to the day.
How's the work, Philip? We've all been dying to know. Eh, Sally?
Oh, it's not too bad. Dr. South's offered me a partnership.
Oh, how wonderful.
But I've turned him down. I'm set on travelling now. I'm sick of the things and places I know. I don't want to work on the same old hacking cops year in and year out.
Splendid. Off to the South Seas. That's the spirit. Right, Sally?
You say so, Father. But I don't see anything wrong with England.
No, not this part of it anyway. We always spend 2 weeks down here in Kent harvesting the hop field. It pays its own way, and it's a delightful holiday. Here now, Sally, you take Philip off and show him how hops are picked. Get on now. It's picked for your supper out here.
So you don't approve of my travelling, eh, Sally?
No, I don't. I'd much rather have you stay about.
Oh, would you really?
Oh, never mind that now. We've got to get to the picking. You see, Mr. Carey, you sort of tickle the blossoms off. It wants soft hands.
Oh, you pick them so easily.
Oh, you be careful, though. The doctor doesn't want to bruise his hands, does he?
You do like to take care of people, don't you?
I've always liked you.
Well, I didn't know that.
I knew. That day you came when you didn't have anything to eat.
Oh, I say, how can you? I'm insignificant and crippled and ordinary and ugly.
Oh, you're an old silly. That's what you are. Should you like to kiss me now?
I think so. How old are you, Sally?
19.
You seem ever so much older than that.
Father calls me a Saxon temperament, but then he's always predicting I shall grow fat. Father thinks a great deal of you.
Sally, might I kiss you again?
But perhaps we'd best take a walk after dinner. If we don't pick any hops this afternoon, well, it will look awfully funny. You've been awfully quiet, Philip.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I say anything, I shall ask you to marry me.
Oh, but what about your plans to travel? Heaven knows you were frightfully keen on the South Seas.
I don't know. Sally, I've been starved for beauty. And I fancy I thought that I'd have to go to the ends of the earth to find it. Well, now I don't think I have to.
Yes?
I've been in love, you know. But it was ugly, and I didn't want it again. But it's changed. Oh, enough of talking. Sally, you will marry me?
If you like.
Well, don't you want to?
It's about time I settled down.
Oh, but you don't want to marry me.
Oh, there's no one else I would marry.
Then that settles it. Oh, Sally, people aren't ugly anymore. Everybody has some deformity, I suppose. A weakness, a sickness, a body or mind. They can't help themselves. But you've got to accept the good in them, you know, and be patient with their faults.
Phil, dear.
Yes?
You've talked enough now. It's time to go back home.
The curtain of the NBC University Theater falls on our dramatization of the Somerset Maugham novel of Human Bondage, the 8th in this series of radio plays based on outstanding works in modern Anglo-American fiction. The radio adaptation was by Ernest Kenoy. Our intermission commentator was Mr. Clifton Fadiman. Our stars were Brian Aherne, now being seen in Smart Woman with Constance Bennett, and Angela Lansbury, who is currently starred with Lana Turner, Gene Kelly, and June Allison in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Technicolor production, The Three Musketeers. Our cast included Eric Snowden, Dan O'Herlihy, Monty Margetts, Donald Morrison, Constance Cavendish, and Alec Harford. Next week at this time, the NBC University Theater turns to the work of Ernest Hemingway as we present our dramatization of his famous story, The Short Happy Life of Francis Macomber. Productions of the NBC University Theater are currently being used in conjunction with college home study courses in Anglo-American fiction under NBC's National College by Radio plan. This plan permits NBC listeners to obtain college-supervised, organized education at home by means of radio listening and supplementary study. For full information about the authors and how to take advantage of this home study plan, which is currently being developed at the University of Louisville and elsewhere, send a penny postcard to College by Radio Courses, National Broadcasting Company, New York 20, New York. Your director was Andrew C. Love. Original music for Of Human Bondage was composed by Albert Harris and conducted by Henry Russell. This program came to you from Hollywood. Your entertainment problem is solved tonight because there are 2.5 hours of great comedy ahead. 5 of the funniest shows in radio. Shows like Ozzie and Harriet, the one and only Jack Benny, Phil Harris and Alice Faye, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, and then Fred Allen. Listen and laugh straight through. For the best time of your life, the time is tonight on most of these NBC stations. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The MGM Theater of the Air. Our star this week, Angela Lansbury. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Vice President of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, and a luminary of the Broadway and Hollywood entertainment world, Mr. Howard Dietz.
On our stage this week is played a combination of intrigue and romance, Stambul Quest. The motion picture was directed by the late Sam Wood. It is a well-made melodrama, exciting in every sense of the word.
I'm fighting for my country, Douglas, just as you would fight for yours. Do you understand?
I'm beginning to. You're a spy, aren't you? Answer me, I want to know. Aren't you a German spy?
In the tradition of Mata Hari, women espionage agents must be daring, beautiful, and ruthless. The heroine of Stambul Quest is all this and more, as played by one of your favorite stars, Angela Lansbury. In just a moment, the MGM Theater of the Air will bring you the fast-paced excitement of Stambul Quest, starring Angela Lansbury. The land was quiet. The gun was silent. The tanks halted. The marching feet stilled. The land was quiet, stunned, shell-shocked. It was the summer of 1945. 3 months and a week after VE Day, a death's head grinned upon Europe, spreading dark wings over exhausted people. It was a dark time in a dark land, and places of light were seldom come upon. But there were some, there always are some.
If you'll wait here, please. Our Mother Superior will see you in a moment.
Our place of light, our scene is a convent, somewhere in Europe. A young man waits in an anteroom for the Mother Superior. He wears the insignia of a major, the uniform of the American military government. He is not kept waiting long.
Sit down, please. I have your letter. We shall help, of course, if we can.
Thank you, Mother.
Not to destroy, but to save lives. That's the purpose of your survey, Major.
In a general way, yes.
A study of displaced persons. Project is vast.
We know.
But so worthy. So worthy. The refugees, Major, the lost people. They're a mortal sickness within Europe.
We hope to find the cure for that sickness by this study.
They've come to us, of course, some of them. Those we cannot help are the ones who have lost themselves.
Lost themselves. Yes, I've seen that happen.
There's one woman with us now. Sister Therese.
Yes, Mother?
Will you bring Anne-Marie here, please?
She's at prayers, Mother.
Oh, later then. We'll help you to hear something of this woman's story, Major. Did you know Berlin in the early days of the war?
I knew it, yes.
Relating dates to events in the outside world is difficult for us here. But it was after Hitler had invaded Poland and overrun France. And while some nations were still neutral, your country, Major, and in the Balkans, Turkey. The Nazis wanted Turkey as an ally. So did the English. The German Secret Service, the Gestapo, was ordered to report every move of every influential Turk. The man in charge of this assignment was called Heinrich von Stuhl.
Yes, what is it?
The American is here. The young doctor who resisted arrest.
I will see him in a moment. Send in Kruger. Fräulein Doctor.
Yes?
The bath is good, huh? After coming through the lines disguised as a peasant woman?
The bath is wonderful. I expect to spend the rest of the day here.
You sent for me, Herr von Sturm.
Kruger, yes, come in. What do you know about Turkey?
Turkey? Well, thick coffee, fat women, atrocious smells.
You think you could smell out a first-class traitor?
In 2 sniffs.
You're going to Turkey as a British agent.
At once?
You'll leave as soon as your papers are ready. Your masquerade, of course, will be in every detail faithful. If you are caught, you will be shot as a British spy, not a Gestapo agent.
Die an Englishman. What a death for a good German.
Whatever happens, this office must not be linked to you.
Whatever happens, I promise to die like an English gentleman. Now, the exact nature of my little errand...
That will be given you in detail later. You'll hold yourself in readiness. That will be all?
Yes, sir. I will be at my apartment. Wait.
Yes, what is it?
Sorry, sir. That American doctor demands a hearing.
He'll get it presently. Fräulein Doctor.
Coming. 1 minute to get out of those filthy peasant rags, 1 minute to bathe, 1 minute to dress like a decent human being. Von Sturm, I deserve better.
Our former secret agent deserves only the best. But the clock's hands refused to recognize this. And it was not quite 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, was it?
It seemed less. Here.
Ah, the peasant rags, rich in writing of invisible ink.
Apply some of the BXX solution to the right sleeve of the blouse.
The right sleeve.
The waistband of the skirt and the chemise.
Ah. So. Yes.
Wasn't that Kruger's voice I just heard now?
Kruger, yes. I'm sending him to Stambul.
You're as certain of him as all that?
A moment, it's coming clear. 4th Division, 236 guns, 3 ammunition dumps, 12 minefields. Wonderful.
It's all there. I don't know which are easier. The English because they suspect nobody, or the French because they suspect everybody.
All here, yes. Is there any reason I shouldn't be certain of Kruger, Fräulein Doctor?
When does he leave?
As soon as his papers are ready. I ask again, why shouldn't I trust him completely?
Von Sturm, really? So suspicious. Did I say you shouldn't trust Kruger?
In effect, yes. The American doctor. Fräulein, will you wait in the next room? And listen? And watch?
For what exactly?
A dentist was arrested this morning for treason. His patient was this young American. We brought him in for questioning.
And he's been stubborn?
You know Americans.
I know the hollow tooth trick.
Conceal a message in an aluminum file inside a hollow tooth.
That is why we have been questioning him. But this American has no hollow teeth. Send the American in. He is unhappy with our questioning. In there, Fräulein, if you please. Leave open the door to here.
Remember now, I'm between assignments. If he gets violent, don't expect any help from me.
You will come if I call, I know.
Are you the guy that's so interested in my dental work? I want an explanation of this whole mess right away.
You are an American studying medicine at Leipzig?
Here I am sitting in a dentist chair, minding my own business, getting a routine checkup when these plug uglies barge in and start shoving me around.
You interfered with Gestapo agents in the performance.
I don't like being shoved around. Arrested for having my teeth fixed. What kind of a system is this, anyhow?
I asked you, you are studying...
Medicine at Leipzig, that's right.
And your name is Beale? Douglas Beale?
Got a bad taste in my mouth from having your friends poking around my teeth. My name is Beale, yes.
Mr. Beale, Dr. Beale. The dentist you visited was a traitor. You were detained for security reasons.
Is that supposed to be an apology?
There was evidently a mistake made. You may go.
Thanks. You know, I ought to punch your head. Maybe I will.
I think not, Doctor.
No, it's probably too soft to punch satisfactorily.
You may go, Doctor.
Tell you what. Suppose I send my bar bills to your Fuhrer. They'll stagger him. It's going to take a lot of Pilsner to get the taste of those Gestapo fingers out of my mouth.
Peek. Hans, have that American followed.
I listened. I watched. I still don't know for what.
You have never seen him before?
A young doctor, tall, handsome, spirited. Oh, no, never before. I should never have forgotten that man.
I think he has nothing to do with the traitor we arrested, but I must be sure.
So now I understand. I've never seen him before, but I am to see him again.
It will be your little assignment tonight to find out whether he is or is not harmless.
Harmless?
To our professional interests, Fräulein.
That's better. I watched him only for a moment. But you know, I might like this assignment very much.
Yeah. Hey, taxi. Hey. Taxi! Sounds as bad as Times Square at the theater break. Hey, here, taxi! Ah, look at last. Driver, take me to the Hotel Excelsior. You savvy? Hotel Excelsior.
I savvy.
What? Oh, I didn't see. I didn't know. I thought...
You thought the cab was empty. Instead, it has a passenger.
What? It pulled over to the curb, seemed to be answering my hail. Naturally, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Driver, pull up.
Oh, but how silly.
What?
You'll never get another cab in this rain. Did you say you wanted to go to the Excelsior Hotel?
That's right.
Then it is fate. That is where we are going. Where I was going.
No.
So you are welcome to ride with me.
You're staying at the Excelsior, too?
Yes.
What do you know about that? Fate is right. Let me introduce myself. My name is Beale, Douglas Beale.
An American?
That's right.
I'm called Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie Bolen. What are you doing in Germany? In Berlin, Mr. Beale?
In Germany, studying medicine. In Berlin, well, getting arrested mostly.
Really?
Anne-Marie Bolen. What a beautiful name. Sounds like violet smell, if that isn't too poetical.
It's very nice.
You know, I have a bad habit of going overboard about things.
I think it's a charming habit.
When I overdo it, stop me, won't you, Miss Bolen? It is Miss Bolen.
Oh, yes.
Well, this is wonderful. See here, may I return this favor? Will you have dinner with me?
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't possibly.
Oh, I know it's short notice and I'm a stranger, but you must admit the circumstances are unusual.
They are, aren't they?
I can present all sorts of character references.
I form my own character references, Mr. Beale. Why do you stare at me so?
Just getting used to this light. Seeing you for the first time, you're...
Yes, Mr. Beale? I'm...
very beautiful.
Why, thank you.
I won't take no for an answer now, Miss Bolen.
You won't? That doesn't leave me any choice, then?
Not at all.
Very well. I accept. Dinner with a strange young American who I think I'm beginning to like very much.
Well, you learn something every day. Berlin has meant beer to me up to now. I didn't know you could get wine this good here.
How long have you been in Berlin, Mr. Beale?
Douglas, please. 2 months. Look, the wine's good, but it's time to have dinner. And not in the hotel dining room.
Oh? Where?
In my room.
Mr. Beale, do I look like a woman who would go to a stranger's room?
If you did, I wouldn't ask you. The name is not Mr. anything. It's Douglas. Come on.
Well, a room. It's a suite. I can see that you believe in comfort.
I used to. Now I believe in fate. Cigarette?
Thank you. Are you staying long in Berlin?
I don't know. Make yourself comfortable. Here, let me have your coat. You like roast chicken, I hope. All I have is roast chicken.
It will be perfect.
Light or dark meat? I only have dark meat.
Dark meat will be perfect.
Everything is, you know.
What?
Perfect. I don't know how I found you or why you came here. But I did find you, and you are here. It's made everything all of a sudden quite perfect.
To have dined well and to relax before an open fire. It is luxury, Douglas.
Isn't it?
What was I saying? Oh, yes. You know, it's unusual to meet an American who has no plans about leaving Berlin.
You know, the firelight plays shadow tricks with your face.
Because of the war, I mean, most of your countrymen hate our Führer. Can't leave Berlin fast enough. Douglas, are you listening to me?
No.
Oh, well, really?
Anne-Marie, would it surprise you to learn that I'm in love with you?
Very much.
It was a surprise to me, too. I just found it out.
You Americans, you make decisions so quickly.
I couldn't help feeling the way I do if I were an Eskimo. You, besides being beautiful, you're... What's the word for wonderful?
I think it's, wonderful.
Anne-Marie.
Douglas, don't.
Oh, my sweet. My sweet. You see, this is no casual thing.
It should be. I wanted it to be.
You have nothing to say about it. Anne-Marie, don't leave. Stay with me.
Oh, wait. I must think.
Say you want to stay.
Oh, I do. I do want to stay.
You are wonderful.
Not with my hair mussed.
Especially with your hair mussed. Stay right there. Don't move.
Where are you going?
This calls for champagne. Toasts. Lots of toasts. You realize I've never been in love before, of course. Thought I was lots of times, but never really before. I've been hoarding this champagne for special occasion. I didn't know how special it was going to be. Guess I had an inkling when I first saw you. Anne-Marie, where are you? Wait a minute. You can't leave. Wait. Anne-Marie, come back here. Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie. You are very certain, after last evening's observation, that the American doctor is all right, Fräulein?
I couldn't be more sure, von Sturm.
So be it. You were right to doubt Kruger.
Oh?
He was Bertram Church, V.C. of the British Intelligence.
Was?
One moment. 9:30. Yes, was.
I imagine he kept his promise.
What?
To die like an English gentleman?
I can't say, Fräulein. I know only that he was given the opportunity. Send in Karl.
At once, Herr von Sturm.
You are no longer between assignments, Fräulein Doctor.
I thought not. When your message came this morning.
You will go to Stambul in Kruger's place.
Herr von Sturm, you sent for me.
I did. Karl here will go with you, Fräulein, as your servant.
Good morning, Karl.
Fräulein Doctor.
Your instructions are simple. Someone in Stambul, some high Turkish official, is plotting against the Reich. Information is reaching the British that is not reaching us.
I'm to learn the identity of this high official?
And we will do the rest. You leave for Constantinople on the Balkan Express this afternoon. That is all. Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
For Germany. are 5 pieces of luggage, Carl. You take them on ahead. I'll follow you in a cab that is less crowded. Taxi! Taxi, here, please. To the railroad station and hurry.
Yes, hurry.
You!
Get in. I did yesterday.
No,
You're catching a train, apparently. There isn't time to argue. You did say hurry.
But this is senseless. It's useless.
You were going away without seeing me again.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, Douglas, it's no use. Believe me, it isn't.
I can't let you go like this. I won't.
You have no choice. If I had...
Yes, if you had.
Well, I haven't. This is dreaming. In a war, there's no time for dreaming.
Here's the station. I'm taking you to your train.
No.
When you decide how to prevent me, let me know. Come along. They're taking troops and munitions on this train. There may be an air raid.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my chances.
All aboard! All! You could change your mind.
A woman should have that privilege, shouldn't she? But I haven't. Goodbye, Douglas.
Wait. You were wrong, Anne-Marie. In a war, there is time for dreaming. There must be, or nothing makes any sense at all. Nothing holds together.
Goodbye, Douglas. No, auf Wiedersehen. And please try to understand.
Yeah, sure.
Please try. Auf Wiedersehen.
Au revoir. So long. Don't forget to write. No, by thunder, I won't have it. Here, an open coach. Jump for it.
You almost missed the train.
I couldn't miss this train. My future's riding on it.
You have a ticket, sir?
I'll buy one, conductor. First class deluxe, just as soon as I can find out where my future's taking me.
We return in a moment with Act 2 of Stambul Quest, starring Angela Lansbury on the MGM Theater of the Air. Now, Act 2 of Stambul Quest, starring Angela Lansbury with Ken Lynch. The story of the Stambul Quest continues, a story of suspense and danger, centering around the most intriguing of subjects, a beautiful woman. The storyteller is the Mother Superior of a convent somewhere in Europe. The audience of one, a major of the American military government. The room where they sit is hushed, far from the tumult of war and espionage. And yet, as the Mother Superior talks, the events of war and espionage are very close, very real.
The Anne-Marie, who is a secret agent of the German Gestapo, must have been very different from the Anne-Marie whom we know here. Now, she is so lost, so... Well, you'll see for yourself, Major. But then, 5 years ago, before your country entered the war, she was not lost. She was the kind of woman who knows too well where she's going, who could accept the love of a young man one day and the next walk out of his life to board the Balkan Express bound for Constantinople. But sometimes, even for such a woman, the unexpected happens.
You had your instructions from Herr von Sturm, Karl?
To act as your servant, Fräulein Doctor, and to obey orders from you.
Good. Now, when we arrive in the door, see who is there.
Yeah, Fräulein. It is probably the man to take the tickets.
Is this Miss Boleyn's compartment?
Douglas, you.
I see it is Miss Boleyn's compartment. The lady is in. Surprise.
What are you doing here?
Traveling first class deluxe. I'm not sure where yet. The conductor will want to know.
You're going as far as the next station and getting off.
Better be silly after the trouble I had getting on.
Perhaps you'd better wait outside, Carl.
Yeah, Fräulein. As you wish.
Who's muscle man?
My servant. Now, Douglas, really.
Let's skip the preliminaries. Where you're going, I'm going. When you get off the train, I'm getting off.
But you can't without a visa.
What sort of a visa?
Turkish.
You're going to Constantinople, then?
Yes.
I've never been there. Should be interesting. I'll get a visa or I won't. Doesn't seem important somehow. Look, maybe you don't get the idea. Maybe it didn't register with you last night. I love you, Anne-Marie.
You can't. You mustn't.
All right, that's said. I can't, I mustn't, but I do.
Please, get off at the next station. Return to Berlin.
You did forget what I said last night. But you haven't forgotten this.
Oh, don't.
You haven't forgotten, have you? Have you?
No.
A tremendous thing has happened to us, Anne-Marie. I'm admitting it. You're trying not to. But we both feel it.
I can't keep you with me.
We don't know anything about each other, and we know everything about each other that matters.
I haven't the right. I can't.
Stop talking. I love you. You love me. You're going to marry me. I don't know how they manage licenses and things in Turkey, but we'll find out. We'll write our own rules if we have to.
Oh, darling. My crazy, mad, wonderful darling. Wait.
Where are you going?
Wait.
Fräulein Doctor.
You will get off at the next station and return to Berlin.
But my orders from Herr von Sturm...
Were to take orders from me. You have my orders now. Tell Herr von Sturm that I'm taking care of the matter in my own way.
Ja, Fräulein, as you wish.
If you're still plotting to have Muscle Man put me out...
You're not leaving. You're going with me.
Constantinople?
To Constantinople. As my servant. On my passport.
Of all the jobs in the world, that's the one I'd like to have forever. Your servant.
Sweet. But not now. Not yet. Until we reach the border, please, be as you are.
As I... Oh.
Your arm around me. Your lips close. Oh, my dear one. What did I say was the word for wonderful?
Wonderful.
I was so right. Never in my whole life have I been so right.
I hope Madame will like this suite.
I'm quite sure that I will.
Yeah, we're lucky to get rooms at all with a town full of Shriners.
Always we have rooms for Madame.
What is this, Shriners?
Everybody in town's wearing a fez, you know, a chopped-off dunce cap.
That will do. Will you take my bags into the next room, please, Carl? Carl!
What? Oh, sure. I mean, yes, Madame, at once. Into the next room with the bags.
Madame, we have accommodations for your servant in the servant's wing.
Oh, thank you, but I would like my secretary to be on this floor, if you please.
Your secretary? Oh, but of course, Madame. It shall be arranged as you wish.
Do I come out of exile now?
Shriners. Really, darling.
Look here, my sweet. This servant secretary nonsense got to stop.
But you're on my passport as a servant. We have to abide by that.
We do not. I said we'd make our own rules.
Douglas, wait. Where are you going?
Get whatever kind of license we need to get married.
But it's not as simple as that. Sit down, darling. I've got to talk to you.
We can talk after I get...
No, please. Just sit down. Douglas, you don't know what I'm doing in Constantinople.
No, I don't.
Well, my uncle is a German general attached to the Turk general staff here. There's a man in Berlin he wants me to marry, darling.
Family making the arrangements, old style, huh? I've heard of such things.
I want to persuade him to allow me to make my own choice. Also, there's some family business,
Well, look,
you know.
you talk to him about the family business. Let me talk to him about who you don't marry and who you do marry.
Oh, no, darling. No, he's very difficult.
Listen, I've got an uncle who's on the board of aldermen in Pittsburgh. The general staff will be a cinch.
Douglas, please. I'm serious. You must let me handle this in my own way.
Sweet, of course. Remember what I said about my tendency to go overboard? All you've got to do is pull me up sometimes. I'll always be reasonable.
I wish I were free to tell you what the family matter is. I'm not, though. And it may get awkward sometimes.
How awkward?
Well, they'd never even understand my knowing you. So please try to understand. If you see me anywhere and I don't recognize you, that is, I don't seem to recognize you.
Wait a minute. What is this? We're playing games now.
Not games. It's terribly serious, Douglas. You've got to trust me. You must.
You've got my heart. Nobody should trust anybody more than that. Should they, darling?
No. I guess nobody should trust anybody more than that. Pardon me. At the entertainment this afternoon...
Oui, madame?
Can you tell me where His Excellency Ali Bey is going to sit?
Le commandant? Oh, oui, madame. One moment. Yes, in row D, seat number 5.
I would like a seat in row C, number 5.
Oui, madame, if it can be arranged.
Arrange it if you please. I'm counting on you not to disappoint me.
Assam. Yes, Excellency. Ask the lady to remove her hat, please.
Madame.
Yes?
His Excellency Ali Bey is sitting directly in back of you. Your hat, madame, is so wide.
Indeed?
Excellency, she refuses.
But I cannot see the stage.
I wonder if you gentlemen would make a little less noise, please.
Of course. Forgive us.
Excellency, shall I have her ordered to...
Quiet.
But, Excellency...
Did you see her face, Hassan? 7 sons of 7 mothers. Did you ever see so beautiful a face?
Pardon, madame.
Yes?
His Excellency Ali Bey would like to be presented to you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Another time.
But, madame...
Another time, madame, cannot possibly be as suitable as the present. With or without madame's permission, your servant, madame.
I think I shall report your impertinence to the commanding officer.
I am the commanding officer.
Oh, in that case, I suppose I'm defenseless.
Before the admiration of men, a beautiful woman is always defenseless. Cigarette, madame?
Thank you. I'm afraid I was, well, rude about my hat.
It is a very becoming hat. I cannot help but wonder whether you are more beautiful with the hat on or with the hat off.
I'll ask my friends and let you know.
Couldn't I find out for myself? You smile. You are very kind.
If I say no?
You would still be very kind for having considered it sufficiently to say no.
Then I say yes.
Thank you. Perhaps dinner this evening?
Yes, if you wish.
And where may I call for madame?
You may not call for madame at all. You may meet madame. Shall we say at the entrance to the National Theatre at 8:30?
Between now and 8:30 will pass the longest time of my entire life.
It will be an unusual experience. Constantinople after dark, under the full protection of the commanding officer of the Turkish troops.
Does madame feel she needs that protection?
It's nice to know that it can be called upon, if necessary.
Madame will be exactly as safe as she wishes.
Nothing could be safer than that. Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, madame.
Excellency.
Yes?
Her name is Anne-Marie Boland. She is registered at the Hotel Imperial. She's accompanied by a servant secretary. A man traveling on her German passport as a German servant. But he's obviously an American.
So, is that all?
No, Excellency. She inquired at the office where you were sitting and engaged a seat directly in front of you.
Is that all?
Yes, Excellency.
It is enough, Hassan. Enough to hold out the promise of a highly interesting evening ahead.
Don't be alarmed. I've been sitting up waiting for you. Couldn't sleep.
But it's 3 a.m, Douglas. I'm so tired. Kiss me nicely. I know. We'll lunch together here. Will you like that, darling?
Did you see your uncle?
No.
Surprising you didn't. After he went to all the trouble of sending such a distinguished messenger, the commander-in-chief of the Dardanelles.
You saw me?
I was at the entertainment this afternoon. I couldn't help seeing you.
Douglas, I can explain.
I decided it was none of my business, so I went to the theater this evening to forget the whole thing. National Theater. Couldn't help seeing you again. Alley Bay. A very big cog in the wheel around here.
I told you, darling. This is a matter of family business.
You didn't come here to Constantinople on family business or to see your uncle, did you? Well, did you?
No.
You came here to see this man, this Ali Bey, who happens to be the most important military man in Constantinople.
I said you'd have to trust me.
Can't you see I'm trying to trust you?
Douglas, I'm fighting for my country, just as you would fight for yours. Do you understand?
I'm beginning to. You're a spy, aren't you? Answer me. I want to know. Aren't you a German spy?
I'm on a mission, perhaps the most important mission of the whole war. If I succeed, it may shorten the war, even end it. All this misery, this suffering.
Does your Turkish boyfriend know how important this mission is?
Yes.
And he's got a right to think there's nothing you won't stop at to accomplish it.
You won't understand. We're at war. My country...
You go out and fight a war. You shoot and get shot at. You don't use women as weapons.
You fight any way you can. You use any weapons you can lay your hands on.
And do anything I have to do. Is that it?
Yes. Oh, darling, don't you see? None of it affects us, touches us. Whatever happens, I love only you.
I wonder how many men you said that to before you met me.
Douglas.
I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
You listen to me. Whatever you've done or been doesn't matter, understand? Your life, as far as I'm concerned, began the day I met you. But what you do now is our life. You can't destroy it, Anne-Marie.
I can't turn my back on my duty.
Duty?
Yes, duty, loyalty, honor. I can't desert it in the face of the enemy.
You're trying to justify...
Don't you see how easy it would be for me to lie to you? I'm telling you the truth. That should prove the honesty of my love.
I want your love, not the proof of its honesty. You don't have to prove a love that's honest.
Douglas, wait. Where are you going?
I got passage on the first boat out of here bound for America.
You can't leave me.
The first boat. Do I book passage for 2?
Give me another day. 2 days.
With Ali Bay? Are you coming with me?
I can't. Oh, my darling, without you, there's nothing. A life of emptiness. Don't leave me with that. Don't do that to me.
Are you coming?
No.
I'm sorry for you. Goodbye, Anne-Marie.
Douglas. No. Oh, no. Yes? Carl, when did you get here? Is von Sturm with you? I see. Yes. Yes, very well, at 9 a.m. in his suite 28. Oh, Carl, you will follow these instructions exactly. You remember Douglas Beale, the American from the train? I want him arrested at once. He's either in the hotel or on his way to the steamship office. He entered Turkey illegally, on your passport. Have him held. You will receive further instructions in the morning.
Angela Lansbury, starring in the MGM Theater of the Air presentation of Stambul Quest, will return in a moment. Now, Act 3 of Stambul Quest, starring Angela Lansbury. Dusk has moved into the room in the convent, somewhere in Europe. The Mother Superior, telling the story of the Stambul Quest, gazes out at the darkening sky. The American major of AMG takes out a cigarette, hesitates, puts it away. A great war has been fought between the time of the Stambul Quest and this moment. The love affair of Anne-Marie Boland, German spy, and Douglas Beale, American medical student, was almost part of another world. Almost, but not quite. The shadows of that world move into the dusk of the convent. The stillness is a waiting stillness, Time itself seems to have paused. A sister of the convent order enters.
She's finished with her prayers, Mother.
Anne-Marie?
Yes, Mother, you wanted to see her.
I want the American major to see her, sister. Tell Anne-Marie. She's shy of strangers.
When she's prepared herself, I'll bring her to you.
I tell you Anne-Marie's story, Major, because she needs help desperately. You see, she ordered the execution of the man she loved. She was a very different woman in those early days of the war than the woman you'll meet in a few moments. She was, remember, one of the foremost secret operatives of the German espionage system, one of their most valuable agents. She'd never been in love, truly in love, until she met Douglas Beale. When he discovered she was a spy and left her, she reacted as a ruthless secret operative instead of as a woman. That was her mistake.
9 a.m. She is punctual. Let Fräulein Doctor in, Karl.
At once, Herr von Sturm.
Well, Madame, it is a pleasure to see you.
Good morning, von Sturm. It's a surprise to see you here in Constantinople.
Surely it is never a surprise to see Heinrich von Sturm anywhere. Karl, wait outside.
Yes, sir.
You came here to check on the efficiency of the Turkish espionage system?
Partly for that reason.
And how do you find it functioning?
So. They have an Oriental system. It makes an arrest occasionally.
Lately?
Yesterday, a Frenchman by the name of Grossin.
Grossin.
I hope he's guilty. They're going to execute him.
Heinrich, there's something Why do you smile?
At your calling me Heinrich. Whenever you do, there's something you wish from me.
I ordered Karl to have an American arrested last night on a technicality. You may remember him.
I remember him very well, Anne-Marie. It was I who carried out your order to have him arrested.
I thought it would be. Has he been searched?
I purposely delayed until I knew what we were to find.
Incriminating documents, establishing him as a British secret agent.
May I ask why?
I want him executed tonight.
My dear Fräulein, he's an American. Even if he were guilty, we would...
I haven't made myself clear. This Frenchman, Grossin, already under sentence.
Ah.
Can his execution be moved up till tonight?
It can be arranged.
I want Ali Bey to think the American is being executed. But you will have substituted Grossin instead.
May I again ask why?
I spent last evening with Ali Bey.
I know.
He's interested in me. I made progress. But he doesn't entirely trust me. He knew my servant was really an American. He suspects that I'm in love with him.
And by appearing indifferent to his death?
Not indifferent, just concerned. But only as much as one would be for a valued servant.
Fräulein Doctor, my compliments. It will be a convincing argument for Ali Bey.
You understand, nothing is to happen to the American.
I understand.
He will change places with Grossin before sunset.
Before sunset, Fräulein.
Thank you, Heinrich.
One thing more. Does Ali Bey suspect you of being a secret agent?
He's practically certain of it. But I've aimed his suspicions in the wrong direction. He believes I am a British secret agent, number K6.
Ah, so if you are successful with him, we have not only the information we want, but proof of his treason.
If I am successful, yes.
Again, madame, my compliments. When do you see Ali Bey?
In 1 hour, at his office. You will be prepared?
Of course.
And the American will be free before sunset?
Before sunset, Fräulein. You have my word for it.
But, my dear Anne-Marie, there is nothing I can do.
Oh, there must be. You are the commandant. The poor man is sentenced to die.
You say documents were found on his person proving he is a British spy. Perhaps the documents are false.
No.
Well, then, this is war if he is a spy.
He is my friend.
Your friend. Nothing more, Anne-Marie?
More? That is absurd.
Of course it is. Excuse me, my dear. Hassan.
Yes, Excellency.
Do you know anything about an American who is to be executed as a spy?
Yes, Excellency. Madame Boland's servant.
Why was I not informed about this?
The evidence was just reported against him, Excellency. You left orders not to be disturbed.
What are the charges?
British spy. His papers were incriminating. Left no doubt at all.
When is he to be executed?
At sunset, Excellency.
You will execute him immediately. In the courtyard.
Yes, Excellency. Immediately.
I am sorry, Anne-Marie.
You can do nothing?
The evidence against him is too conclusive.
I see. Oh, it is not easy to lose a friend.
And a colleague.
What?
Madame Boleyn, it is no accident your servant was a British spy. You are a British spy, K6. It is time to drop pretense. You have come here to do business. Am I not right?
Yes.
The terms.
£100,000 deposited to your account in the Bank of England in a name mutually agreed upon.
Alvin Day.
Alvin Day. When the British take the Dardanelles and Stambul, £200,000 will be added.
The arrangement is satisfactory.
The method of transmission?
You will find me well prepared. Microfilm rolled inside a package of cigarettes. 20 cigarettes, 20 negatives. The entire Dardanelles defenses.
I must remember not to smoke Turkish cigarettes.
You underestimate me. They are treated. They will not light. Your countrymen can regard themselves as already quartered in Stambul.
You understand, of course, the final payment is for complete surrender.
The terms indicated that.
What is going on down there in the courtyard?
Ready! The tragedy of the war.
Ready! A spy?
Unfortunately, yes. You wince, my dear.
Oh, did I? Oh, it was instinctive. My business here. That poor creature down there. Oh, the parallel is too close.
Your business here is completed. I hope now there may be a relationship more intimate than business between us. You are so beautiful, Anne-Marie.
But I mustn't linger here.
True. Tonight, then? Dinner?
If you are free tonight.
I shall arrange to be free in order to be enslaved. Here, I will let you out the side door, and I shall count the hours till, shall we say, 7:30?
7:30, yes. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Please, not goodbye. Au revoir.
Excellency.
Hassan, how dare you come bursting in here?
Excellency, in the outer office, the German, von Sturm, and the Chief of Staff.
What? What are you saying, fool?
That we wish to see you, Ali Bey, the General, and myself.
You wish to see me, so you forced your way into my office? General, what is the meaning of this?
Herr von Sturm, explain.
Your charming guest, Madame Boleyn. She's one of my agents, Ali Bey.
One of your... I do not understand. I met Madame Boleyn only last evening.
It is my painful duty, sir, to ask you to consider yourself under arrest.
What?
Herr von Sturm has just made a serious charge against you. He will substantiate this charge, or he will have placed himself and his government in a highly embarrassing position.
And the charge?
High treason.
Preposterous.
Perhaps I can make certain things clear to Your Excellency. Carl, open that side door.
Ja, Herr von Sturm.
Anne-Marie, come in. Your Excellency could not have known that Madame Boleyn is really Fräulein Doktor.
Fräulein Doktor.
A name becoming as famous in espionage as that of Mata Hari. You had the proof, Fräulein?
In this package, microfilm of the complete Dardanelles defenses, wrapped in 20 cigarettes.
The substantiation of my charges, General. We rest our case upon the validity of this evidence.
You, sir, will make your preparations for a general court-martial tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. So, Anne-Marie.
So, Your Excellency?
I have met many women in my life. Evil women, shabby women, cheap women. But I never hoped to meet anyone like you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
No woman would send an innocent man to his death to confirm her masquerade. That took a monster.
Is Your Excellency referring to Douglas Beale?
I am.
He is to be executed at sunset.
He was executed 10 minutes ago.
And it won't be Douglas Beale standing before the firing squad, but if... What did you say?
You heard the shots, madame. You winced, if I recall.
That was... It's impossible. You lie.
So, he was more than a good friend, huh?
Von Sturm, tell him. Tell him that he lies.
I can't. He does not.
But you swore to me. You swore.
Moving the execution up was impossible.
Enjoy your triumph, Fräulein Doctor. Enjoy it for a long, long time.
Anne-Marie, I'm sorry. Do you understand me, my dear? I'm sorry. Carl, stay with her.
Sir, what is the matter with her? Fräulein, can I get you something?
She will be all right. It is the shock. General, if you please.
Fräulein, sit down. Do you hear me, Fräulein?
So, Herr von Sturm, you were right about Ali Bey.
Oh, yes.
I wonder you did not wait, however, another day, a few hours even, to copy the microfilm for your own purposes before exposing the traitor.
That would have been short-sighted, General.
Oh?
Our stake is an alliance with Turkey, sir. Not with the Dardanelles defenses, not Stambul, Turkey itself.
I promise you the proper authorities will hear of your good faith in this matter.
Thank you, General.
But that young woman, why didn't you save her American? If you had come to me, I could have...
I did save him, General.
But you told her
At this
that...
moment, under protest, I must admit, the young man is being borne down the Bosphorus on the Greek steamer.
I do not understand.
I was afraid she was really in love with him. It's been our experience that when a spy is in love, her or his usefulness to us is gone. We have work for Fräulein Doctor to do.
Von Sturm, that was a shot?
From the office.
Herr von Sturm, the gun, the Fräulein.
What is it? What happened?
The Fräulein, Herr von Sturm, she shot herself.
It was not a fatal bullet. Anne-Marie did not die. But she was in a hospital for many weeks. At one time, they thought she had lost her mind. Nothing mattered to her anymore. The war, her country, the future, nothing. She wandered aimlessly until she came to us 3 years ago. A woman who has lost herself, who has no longer the will to live or the will to die. As I said, Major, she needs your help desperately.
She's coming here now to this room.
Sister Therese is bringing her. May I suggest, Major, that you stand there in the shadows for a moment? She's shy with strangers, ill at ease.
Of course, Mother. I'll do as you say.
Here is Anne-Marie, Mother. I told her that you wished to see her.
Thank you, sister. Good evening, Anne-Marie.
Good evening, Mother.
Sit down, my dear. I want you to listen to me very carefully. Are you listening, Anne-Marie?
Yes.
When you were ready to leave the hospital, you remember? Herr von Sturm visited you. You told me this yourself.
Yes.
What did he say to you, Anne-Marie?
I don't want to remember.
Douglas Beale is alive. Isn't that what he said? Isn't it, Anne-Marie?
He lied, Mother.
Perhaps not.
Douglas would have found me. If he was alive, he'd have come to me.
Suppose he couldn't come. The war, his duty to his country. Well, what is the matter, my dear?
Someone is in this room. There, in the shadows.
An American major who wants to help you.
An American?
He wrote me a letter. The name he signed. Well, I know he can help you. Major, be gentle with her.
Anne-Marie.
It is. It is.
I've searched so long, so far. Now, and I'd almost given up hope.
Douglas. Oh, Douglas.
Hush, don't talk. Oh, my dear, it's going to be all right. You must believe that. Know it, surely.
No. Believe. Oh, my world is whole again. You are here. I only know that. And it's so much more than enough.
Angela Lansbury will return in just a moment. Angela, you're supposed to submit to a little interview now.
I don't mind, Howard, but what about?
Frankly, I don't know. We'll find that out after we've had it.
If this is going to be an ad-lib interview, I've had it already.
Well, really, it's just a little praise that I know you will take gracefully, and so will Paramount. It's about your excellent performance in Samson and Delilah.
Did you see it, Howard?
No, but I read the book.
Well, now how did you know that I was excellent?
Well, it's a safe statement. You were so good in all the MGM pictures, State of the Union, Three Musketeers. I even go back as far as Gaslight, when you made your American debut.
As far back makes me sound very ancient.
Well, you've had a pretty solid career for a girl under 25, and you've got a good long life ahead of you and the certainty of many excellent performances to come.
Why, thank you, Howard.
Don't mention it, Angela Lansbury.
You've been listening to Stambul Quest, starring Angela Lansbury, adapted for radio by William Kendall Clark. Original music composed and conducted by Joel Herron. The program was directed by Marks B. Loeb and produced by Raymond Katz. The supporting cast included Ken Lynch, Kermit Murdoch, Ann Seymour, and Raymond Edward Johnson. Ed Stokes speaking.